good? All right. Yeah, come. All right, Shalom, we the Hebrew Israelites coming to you weekend and week out. We prophesy the downfall of America. First and foremost, we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem HaRakwah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And it's sincere Shalom to all the Akim out laboring in truth, in sincerity, and sound doctrine. You know, we the Hebrew Israelites, we come to wake up the people of the sons, you know, on down the list. You know, you got Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar. We the 12 tribes of Israel. You know, we not the bywords that's also on here, that what they want to label us to be. But, you know, through the spirit and power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, he awakened us to know who we are in his times. You got to recognize the times because prophecy fulfilling. You know, man, this brother was talking about earlier in the week, the false flag. You know,
that's right.
That happened over there at Cali, among other things that's going on.
That's right.
You got Cali going through fires again. Okay.
I mean, that's the Lord. That's the Lord putting down his judgment on this place because this place is supposed to go down in fire. So that's a prelude onto how things are going to happen. And a lot of topics going out. It's all about prophecy too. Prophecy is running heavy now. You know. And another point I wanted to make too is Christianity got nothing to do with the Bible, you know. But these prophecies are is happening right before our eyes. Everything's happening, whether it be slowly or fast or out of the blue. It's happening, you know. And people don't know how to. You're gonna be messed up if you don't. When shit happens like the what happened at the guy run into a store, shoot up, you know, people and all that. That's prophecy. Yeah, wars and rumors of war. You know? All these other nations, they fighting. You know? They can't get along. You got nation after nation. You got another nation trying to rise up on another nation. The dollar bill was falling. And the other nations are getting tired of Esau and America bullying the whole world.
He's no longer the big bully on the block because these small nations, they now have nuclear weapons.
That's right.
I got a quick precept because you spoke on, you know, prophecy and what the Apostle Harden deemed this the year of prophecy, right?
That's right.
You know, this is Revelation 19:10, and it says, "And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not, I am thy fellow servant, and thy brethren, and of thy..."
See, right there, that was an angel. And I believe that was John. He went down to worship him, and the angel said, "No, stop, hold up." And
it says, and I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not, I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shah. Worship Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, for the testimony of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy.
That's right. So it's about prophecy. It's about it's forecome. What's about to happen? Yep. Because this thing is about to go down.
To say before.
Yeah. Yep. To say before. Prophecy means to say before. Yeah.
God. You know, we pretty much telling these people before it happened that if you don't get in order, you so-called nigger woman don't cover up.
Yeah.
You know, you got, you know, I went and walk around just shameless, man.
That's right. That's terrible. And wait till that, when all hell break loose and martial law here, or a little bit before, after, and they push it, but then you're gonna have on other side, you're gonna have spots where it's gonna be lawless. So you're gonna have all clans of people running around. And if you dress like that, you will be raped in that day and time.
Yep. Shit, you being raped
and killed
right now, walking around like that.
Yeah. Right. See, right now, people are so docile to the fact that like right now, if something happened, they can call 911 real fast. Police will come out, bam, bam. But see, that's not going to be around. Yeah. 911 going to be out of order. And this is going to be a lawless society.
Yep, order out of chaos.
Right.
That's what Esau pushing for, man.
Right.
Salaki, and it's already happened before. Because
Right.
when that 9/11 thing went down, all the phone lines and stuff got shut down. So
That's
I mean,
right.
Cell
it's
phones are
possible.
scrambled. Yep, cell phones are scrambled.
And people ain't know what to do.
Yep. Con, this is 2nd Esdras 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
So that's why we out here. We out here to warn the people. We out here to warn mainly the elect, but we out here to tell the people what's about to happen. You know?
Con, it says, Slavic, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper.
That's
Bible.
right. That's the Bible.
For they are faithful and true.
That's right.
Fear not,
You go.
fear not the imaginations against thee, and let not the incredulity of them trouble thee
Yeah.
that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
That's right. So that's why we come out here just to warn the people. It's about to happen. It's going to be a time like no other. You know? Yes.
Come. This is Ezekiel 33:1. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people,
That's right.
then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head.
That's right. So that's the Most High warning the people that death is coming. Death is coming.
Yep.
You know, that's the Most High warning. The sword. You know?
Yeah, and you know, we're those watchmen, okay?
Yeah.
We are those watchmen that the Lord ordained to come out here and be watchmen to warn the people, to sound that alarm. You know, we sounding this alarm week in and week out, but what? People act as if, you know, they walked around with what they're hearing on mute.
Yeah.
You know, they got selective hearing. They only hear what they want. You know, they hear you say certain things and take it as an insult, and they want to jump down your grill, man.
That's right.
But they're not hearkening into the warning. You're not hearkening into the warning of what's to come, man.
That's right.
That was it on that out.
It says, he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at the watchman's hand.
That's right. So, in other words, you blameless. You already in other words, you deserve it because we warned you. We out here warning the people, so you can't just go back and say, "Well, I didn't hear about this. I didn't know."
Right.
Well, we out here warning you now.
Got
Right.
to say
You know?
something. The scripture says that the truth shall go across the four corners.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
The Lord shall not come until this gospel be preached
Yeah.
across the four corners.
That's right. So whether or not you heard about it one way or the other,
Yeah.
you know, throughout, you know, you might be sliding through, you know, watching videos or whatever, and you're gonna come across a Hebrew Israelite video.
Yeah.
So it's no excuse not to know this truth.
So many out, you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's no excuse. So when the time comes and it happens, it's gonna be right in front of your face. Hey.
Yeah, and we're in a time where, you know, it's pretty popular to be an Israelite. Like right
That's
now,
right.
it's a popular in thing to be. You know, but soon it's going to be unpopular to be an Israelite because we're going to be catching that hell.
That's
You know?
right.
The prophecies that we're speaking of is going to be even, you know, manifesting themselves to these people even more.
That's right.
And then they're going to be looking for answers when it's too late.
That's right.
You know, when all hell breaks loose.
And everybody react when it's too late.
Yep.
You know, when it's too late.
With that Psalms 110 and 3. If we can get that first.
Yeah, this is Psalms chapter 110 and verse 3. Salah. Psalms 110 and 3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power.
Once the Lord starts killing people, you know, they want to get right. You know?
It says, in the beauties of holiness.
A lot of people always say, oh God. when something happened. Oh God, oh God.
Can I say
You
that?
have, if they atheists that's gonna say, oh God, you got it.
Yeah, like you said, when 9/11 happened, they recorded an atheist, right? He was a well-known atheist. He was on the top floor, and they recorded the fire department. He called the fire department. As soon as the towers went down, the first thing he said is, "Oh God," he died. Yeah, and
He got Proverbs 1:20.
Yeah.
It says, in the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like for us, we coming into this truth. We know, we understand what's going on. You know, so when the Lord starts showing His power, we're not going to be walking around like, yo, what's going on? Like a lot of these people are. Because during that time, you have a lot of people that's going to try to get right, but it's going to be too late. You know, it's best to come into this knowledge right now. Are y'all Hispanic? It's best to come into this right now. You know, while you can get this knowledge and grow, so that when these times kick off, which these times are going to kick off, that you ain't out here looking crazy, or you fall into the Most High's hands of that destruction that's about to come.
So Proverbs 1:10.
1:20.
20.
Okay. Jeremiah 1:10. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'll bring it back out.
It says Jeremiah 1:10. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant.
Yeah, Khan. Hey, you know, he sent us out pretty much to weed out. You know, he's going to do the separating of the wheat and the tares and things of that nature. But we weeding out the chosen people who was meant to hear this and who was not, because they don't want he don't want them to get caught up in what he going to do. He said he's going to come to throw down, man. He's not going to meet Esau as a man. So he's going to wreak havoc on this place, man. And these people are not prepared, man.
I'm going to finish what I had in Ezekiel.
Khan.
It says, this is Ezekiel 33:7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth, and warn them from me. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die. If thou do not speak to warn the wicked from his way, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn from it, if he do not turn from his way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Therefore, O thou son of man, speak unto the house of Israel, thus ye speak, saying, if our transgressions and our sins be upon us, and we pine away in them, how should we then live?
Right. You got it.
That's right. So that's why the Most High set up us, His men, His prophets, to come out here and tell the people and warn the people about their sins. And it's for y'all to get it and turn around.
And like he was touching in that scripture, to get the blood off our hands.
Yeah.
Because if we do not do what we commanded, He gonna require that blood from us.
Yeah, because it makes no sense. If we know the truth, we can't hold it in. We gotta warn the people, or we'll be found just as guilty. If we know the truth, you know, we holding it in, and then that's when the people will have excuse like, oh yeah, you didn't tell me what was going to happen. So that's why we out here. We know what's about to happen, and the Most High set up men to teach people and to get the warning.
You can't say that you never heard this, man. At the end of the day, you know, because they even got videos, man. Basically, everything as far as the scriptures goes, it's all being played before our eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all being played before our eyes. That's why did you get that Proverbs 1:20?
I get it.
Yeah, everything's being played before our eyes. So when these things happen, you can't say that you never seen it before. You know, everybody know about the Bible.
Yeah.
You know, everybody knows about it. A lot of people, you know, decide to want to hear smooth things, but they can't say that they never heard it. You know, you just had that mindset that you wasn't, you didn't have the ears to hear what was going on.
And some people hear about it. Some people know. They'll walk up and down the street and they'll ask questions like, oh yeah, y'all the Israelites? Oh no. They know about it, but won't hear the message. You see what I'm saying? You got to get the message. You got to understand what it's about. Some people just walk up and down and just hear what other people say, like, oh yeah, the Israelites, they talk about this and that. But they won't sit there and stop and understand what it's about.
That's why this scripture goes is good. Proverbs 1 and 20.
Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom crieth without.
That's what we doing. Having proper judgment. Keep going. And we don't need no which we we got a little mic so that people can hear the voice, you know what I'm saying, so it picks up on the phone, you know. But we don't really need that because we supposed to be out here exalting our voice anyway. You know? But go ahead.
She uttered her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of concourse.
And we downtown in the harbor of Baltimore. You know, this is the chief place of concourse. You have many people that's walking by. You know, even if they may not have physically heard it, they seen it. You know, they ride by, they walk by, they see us. You know, and these people, you know, they'd rather be ignorant.
And that cuts that thing last week on the guy talking about, I want to go where
4-1.
I want to go where people look like me. We got to go to the chief place of what it was, brother?
Chief place of concourse.
That's right.
When people go out, you know, they go buy stuff. You know, this is the real stuff that you're supposed to be buying.
Yeah.
You know, to know what's going on, so that you don't get caught up in the destruction that's about to come. You know, hey brothers, get the signs, man. Get the signs. Go ahead.
This Hosea 4 and 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
No, hey, keep going on this.
Oh yeah, my bad.
It says, she cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttered her words, saying, how long ye simple ones will ye love simplicity?
And what better way to say, how long will you love simplicity in the chief place of concourse? Because you got a lot of people that walk around like they have fresh clothes on and stuff like that. You know, you like to be simple-minded, man. You know, thinking that that's what life is about, man. You know,
Simple mind.
Yeah.
that's simplicity right there. Fucking lesbians and shit. Simplicity at its finest, man. Lord always sends an example. Always, man.
Yeah, he went outside.
But what better way to say how long will you love simplicity than an area where people are going to go do some shopping? You know, you got
pretty much everything. You got visitors out here. You have people that come out here to buy. You have our people that come out here just to be entertainers, buffooning, stupid.
hey, like you got this
yeah.
spot right here called Dick's, right? And that spot Dick's, right? They act. It's saying, you know, you basically the person that's being a waiter to you he's supposed to be a dick to you. Like he's supposed to be an asshole. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, people have to get off on that.
Yeah, but people go there to check and see whether they have some type of tolerance to those people, or they get some, like you said, entertainment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, they'll sit up here and say that we the real dicks for telling them the truth. We ain't getting paid for off of this. You know, they'll go to this restaurant and think that it's about being entertained, right? The restaurant, the waiter. You know, they getting paid to disrespect you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I heard like actual stories of the waiters actually disrespecting people. You know, snatching stuff from out of them. We ain't out here snatching nothing from nobody. You know?
But yeah, they flag our
Who's
videos
speaking?
all the time.
Oh, coming over. Go ahead. Keep going on that.
Keep on the description.
It says, how long ye simple ones will ye love simplicity?
We left off in the second
And the scorners delight
Yeah, a
in
lot
their
of people,
scorning.
like to come down here and
Second
get some, good food or whatever. You know, not knowing that behind that counter, man, the fucking person probably ain't washed their hands or none of that shit, man. You know, you have many examples of that, man. People doing videos and stuff like that, saying why that person ain't got no gloves on. You know, they touching all my meat and stuff like that. Why ain't got no gloves on?
Even before then, even before the meat actually gets into the market.
Yeah.
When it comes from the farm, steroided, is being abused. Other animals done bit it, and cut infectious wound and got infected. You know, it's all types of these steroid of animals.
Like we don't even know if the animals dying of themselves.
Yeah.
And then they go in there and get some fucking land and sea. What it's called? Land and sea. The mills, the little land and sea. Some shrimp or some surf and turf. You know, they'll go get some surf and turf and shit. Stores and shit. You know, some shrimp on top of some fucking rare fucking steak or some shit, man. You know, you got it out.
Yeah, it says, and the scorner delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
Scorn is always delighting that scorning, man. You know, as you can see, and that's why we in the position, predicament we in right now, because scorners, you know, and what the other part said.
Fools hate knowledge.
Yeah, fools hate knowledge. They delight in hating knowledge. You know, they love doing what they do. You know, they love being wicked.
Like you see that that nigga woman who stole off on that teacher.
No, I ain't never. What?
The nigga woman in school, she stole off on her school teacher. She just came back from having cancer.
Up Douglas.
Up Douglas.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, the nigga woman, she thought that she was getting smart with it, and she stole off on her teacher.
I didn't know that.
You know?
That's crazy. I usually
And
hear about stuff
that's
like
a
that.
good scripture right there too.
Car.
Fools hate knowledge.
Yeah.
You know? The teacher trying to sit up here and teach you some shit. You know, even though you can't really use that stuff out there in the real world. What the fuck you going to school for? You sitting up there, you attacking your teacher. You don't want to go to learn. What? Just drop out.
Well, ain't that what's going on? You know here. You know. Come on, you go ahead.
Proverbs 14:6. A scorner seeketh wisdom, and findeth it not.
Yeah.
But knowledge is easier to him that understandeth.
Right. Can you repeat that one more time?
It says,
That's a good one.
Proverbs 14:6. A scorner seeketh wisdom, and findeth it not.
Yeah. So they can't find the knowledge. You know, they can't comprehend it well. That's what you was just now saying. You know, you got scorners going in there to attacking the teachers. You know. But ain't that what's going on out here? You know, with these other camps? You know, they're attacking the person that they learn from. They learn from the person to go do their own thing. Then they say that they going off. You know, and it's like, well, what was the point of that? You know,
even the ones that come up to us right here.
Yeah.
Do the same thing.
Yeah. You know,
Y'all know about us?
Yeah, he's gonna be missing. We got an old boy back at the hotel.
Well, what happened?
He with this whole little setup. I'm finna send him a picture right now. He gonna be mad. He ain't walk down here with me.
We from Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a camp up there in Michigan, Detroit.
Yeah, we from about 45 minutes north of Detroit.
Okay.
That's where you get baptized at.
Yeah, but in Detroit, he did go down there to get
That's where you
they
get
put him
baptized
in
at.
the lake out there, yeah.
Guess what? Look at his shirt.
And that's what he got on right today. He got them on today. What y'all wearing right now?
Yeah,
That's
the
exactly what he got on
fringes.
today.
The fringes.
I don't even know what it is, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but the outfit y'all got on right now, he got that on right now, the little top.
Yeah, same that my man got on right there. Jay.
Oh, he finna be sick.
Y'all know why he Saturday. Be in his room.
Right.
Be in his room study.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Glad that he ain't come down, man. Cause you know,
His feelings hurt.
what is it? When you come into this truth, you know, you don't have to go get baptized, man. You get washed with the word.
That's right.
That's what the scriptures say. You know, you wash away that old man with the word, man. You know. But to say that you got to do it, which our people did do baptisms back in the day, you know. But you know, nowadays people get baptized all the time, and they still go back to being fucking niggas.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you gotta wash that water. That you know sometimes that shit got some stuff in it.
Yeah,
all the time, probably.
Yeah, you get diagnosed with some stuff. You know. I thought the Lord saved me. I thought the Lord baptized me, man. No, that's not. That proves that that's not the true baptism. You know.
Hey, what's that? Ephesians 4. If somebody could get that, Ephesians 4. Because you said you talked about the baptism. Right. It's only one baptism.
I was ready to say that. Yep.
You know. 4 and 4.
Oh yeah, I have it right here too. This is. You want me to go ahead?
Yeah.
All right. This is Ephesians 4 and 4. There's one body.
No, I said I'm glad you said that. Go ahead.
Yeah.
There's one body.
And you got certain people who come into this knowledge, right? And they want to try to make it seem like it's multiple bodies. Mm-hmm. You know, that you could come in and do your own thing. The Lord only made one clear-cut path for what you're supposed to be doing.
Yep.
You know, one clear path. Yahweh only made one way. He did come in and command his disciple.
You know, or something like that.
Yeah. Like, that's not what Yahweh came and said.
Right.
He said that not one jot or tittle so pass from the law. You know?
Yeah.
Right. And if you wanted to say that was multiple bodies, it would be under righteousness because every camp does a particular thing that way. But that's what makes us all one body, because we do it under righteousness, not out of vain deceits, not out of our own vain opinions, to think that the Bible, we read the Bible in our own interpretation. No, as long as it's under righteousness, even if a camp does a thing that is different order than another camp, it's still under righteousness that makes it a one body.
Right. You get 2 Peter 1 and 20, 21.
Keep going on that?
Oh yeah, come on.
It says there's one body.
Down here,
one spirit.
There's only one spirit.
God.
The scriptures in John 4, it says that those who worship the Father must worship Him in the spirit and in truth. You know, and the Lord seeks those people who does those things. That's worships Him in the spirit, man.
Do you notice anybody that come out here try to do their own thing, they don't last, or they just get bugged out and just start making up all these different doctrines, thinking he knows everything.
Yeah.
You know.
And if you're not in the right spirit, you're not in the truth, man. You know.
Right.
You can know all the scriptures and stuff like that, but if you ain't being charitable, you know, you ain't listening, you ain't you don't have that repentful spirit, you're not in the right spirit.
Yep.
You're not in the truth.
Yep. Oh.
You keep going. It's a little bit more now.
Oh.
Right.
Even as ye are called in one hope of your calling.
It's only one calling, man. Yeah.
Ephesians 4.
It's only one calling. You know, you got people like it was just two guys right here that was saying that they was from Michigan, and one of their buddies, he was an Israelite, and that he ain't come out because it was a Saturday, the Sabbath, and
What that got to do with it?
they said that he was just he just got baptized up in
He wearing this right
Michigan.
now.
He wearing this right now.
Where did these weirdos come out? Summer shot, when you listen to what your shot spoke, he was speaking about that in the Sabbath. You still got to prophesize, man.
Yeah.
No,
You know?
they're not going to do that.
That's like
Cold.
I was getting ready to say that. Yeah, it's
that's
too
what
cold.
it is. That's like all of a sudden the Passover come by and they say, oh, it's the Sabbath, so we're really not supposed to do nothing. You know, you still got to do the Passover.
I mean, they don't say that they can't work. You know, they don't say they can't work for the white man.
Yeah.
They still gotta do that.
Yeah.
But you can't come out here in the cold or when it's too hot.
But they don't consider this the work.
No, they don't.
They don't. A lot of them don't consider this the work.
So where was Noah when he was building the ark saying, oh, Sabbath, you know?
No,
So how
I'm
do
just gonna kick my
if
feet
this
back.
is not the work, then how do people fall off? You know,
let me say, when it was time to prophesy and say, hey, this place is going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
Where was he saying it's the Sabbath? I can't warn the people because of the Sabbath. Hell, on the Sabbath we do videos.
Right.
They're still doing the work.
Yeah.
You
The
know,
work in this
pushing-
world is
pushing this
different than the
word.
work in the
yeah,
truth, man.
yeah,
You pushing this word to get it out, man.
yeah.
He said he don't come out because of the Sabbath.
Yeah.
He's
It's
in
a
In
Saturday.
there studying, so-called studying.
He ain't studying. You know, he ain't studying.
They ain't following.
Yeah, he's sitting back chilling, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't following Great Millstone, man. You know.
You know, niggas
Yeah, if
only,
he was, he would have been out here.
Right.
He would have been trying
Exactly.
to find out where brothers was
Yeah,
at.
yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should have been here last week. Them agents came down and shit.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
They were weird too. Fucking weirdos.
You see the scriptures?
So, yeah, the scripture.
Yeah. Second Peter.
I got
What
one.
is that? Well, you can read it now. Second Peter 1:21.
Man, the brother Karab got something. Bring it out, brother.
Come on, yeah, come on. You got.
Hey,
you
he,
can read it.
you know, the brothers can speak. You know?
This?
Yeah, you can bring it
Yeah,
up.
yeah. You have my spot.
All right, this is Jeremiah 6:34. They shall die of grievous deaths.
Yeah, you know, our people gonna die grievous deaths because of reasons like that. Sitting back, chilling. You know, don't want to come out because it's the Sabbath. You know, don't want to push because it's the Sabbath. You know, come on now.
They make up excuses all the time.
I was getting ready to say that they just want to make an excuse so they don't have to come out here, you know, and labor a little bit.
So
What you say?
when the stock market crashed, there happened to be a Sabbath.
Second Peter 1:21.
What you gonna do, man? What happens when this place shut down and it's on a Sabbath day? What you gonna do? Are you gonna remain a man of the Lord, or are you gonna make excuses, man?
Well, once again, 1:21.
Okay.
No, once again, you know, if the Sabbath fall, I ain't gonna go to work today, but your shit about to get cut off.
What's the scripture in Apocrypha? I think it's Ezra.
Second Ezra.
Where the scripture say he finding an excuse. Where as well.
A sinful man.
I'll get it.
A sinful man findeth an excuse.
Yeah, if you want to make sure we're good. Right, yeah. You know, yeah, if it's morning. But yeah, our people, what that scripture said, our people going to die grievous deaths, especially when this place shut down. They already are, but especially when this place shut down. Go ahead.
They shall not be lamented,
Right, go ahead.
neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth.
Yeah, so our people already is shit upon the face of the earth. Hell, they shit towards us, man. You know, niggas, you know, our wicked people just, you know, they worse than Esau. You know, it just make you want to kill them worse than you want to kill Esau sometime. You know, because it's like, you know, you tell other people, look, man, the white man did this. The white man's the devil. Nah, man, the white man is not the devil. Then they just gotta, you know, reflect everything that you just told them.
Yeah, they got that Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
That shit just start kicking in.
Yeah.
No, Master's okay, you know.
That's right.
But Pookie, you know that nigga just,
Yeah.
you know, it always reflects to what our people done did to each other, you know.
Yep.
If a white man shoots one of you niggas in the street and you start climbing the walls and put the camera on that, raiding grandma's medicine.
CVS pharmacies and shit.
You know? Yeah, now she ain't got her goddamn insulin to get a diabetic shot.
And the thing is, most of them niggas don't even do it because of the person got shot.
No.
Yeah.
You know,
They just wanted to God go.
they just want to do it because they can. You know. I'm not sure if it was more than that.
And they shall be consumed by the sword.
Yeah, and they shall be consumed by the sword. Our people are going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. You know, for all the wickedness they doing. You know, following other gods. And the reason we're here right now is because we follow other gods. You know, which proves that is not the answer. The black woman is not the answer. You know, I don't see how a man is supposed to serve a woman. But you know, if and I mentioned this yesterday on a video, if men were supposed to serve women, and that was the answer, how come shit ain't better right now? How come shit is just getting worse? Which proves that's not the answer. You know, serving other gods. If that was the answer, things would have got much better, right? You know. But the answer is the missile. You know, the missiles. That's what's going to cleanse this place.
Hey, the scripture says the whole head is sick. If he's stricken anymore, only thing that'll happen is Jake is just rebuttal even more.
Right.
Yeah, they'll revolt more.
Yeah.
Because Jake got a rebellious spirit, man.
Yeah.
And the rebellious mean rebelling against the order that the Lord set up.
Oh yeah, we
the
see
Lord,
a lot of that.
The Lord, the Lord has a government, you know, and He's going to establish His government on this planet. Okay, and the word government means to control, govern, and is mental, your minds, control people's minds.
You saw that.
know?
You saw that in the time of the Maccabees, when Judas was establishing that government of Yahweh. And what did Israel do? They went to the king of Antiochus, and they said, "Yo, what y'all gonna do, man? Judas is slaughtering us, man. What you gonna do to stop this, man?" You know, our people always resided to the heathens, man. Went for them for comfort. When the time of affliction happened to our people, they just went to the other nations.
That's right. That's right. Because Jake just want to do their own little thing.
Yeah, when shit get real in America, they're gonna go run to Esau.
Yeah, quick.
You know, they quick.
Look what they do now.
Yeah, they doing it now.
Yeah.
You I seen this this bitch named Tarobia, whatever the fuck her name is, man. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know what you're talking about.
On IG, she they had this video of this woman like actually like taking the chip, and they promoting like the chip on there, you know, and like she had got the chip inserted in her, and then like they used the phone, right, to go over the chip to check and see whether her shit was actually like running, you know, and they said boom, your shit working.
Of course.
They try to make it look good.
What's that? Isaiah 31:1. When shit get real, they're gonna go run to the white man.
Yeah.
Right? Because the so-called white man is these people gods, man.
Just look
Okay.
look how the way they voted. Vote or die. Yo, you voting, man?
Yeah,
Yo, you voting tomorrow?
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
Yo,
I had a lot of them
Yo, you
questions.
voting?
Yeah.
Right.
Yo, you what? You not voting?
Fuck yeah.
You think that the person that made this system is gonna allow you to vote to get them out of power?
Jake don't realize it was the Jim Crow era there. You actually you still have a class system.
How long ago was that out?
That was about, what was the last? That was 1930. That is, I
30
think,
years
yeah.
ago, maybe?
That's like a whole grandfather ago.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. My grandmother and grandfather went through that. You know? That was right around the corner.
Right.
Jake don't realize it's a class system here, and it never went away. You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nigga, we would get hung if we looked at a Edomite woman. We couldn't drink by the same water fountain. You know?
Those were back in the Uncle Sam days.
The blackface days.
Yeah.
1919.
What's that favorite dude? Cotton.
Cotton, yeah.
The Edomite just with the blackface.
Yep.
They had those. What is it? Cavalcator? What is it?
Oh, yeah.
You know.
And-
That shit. That was right around the corner, man.
God.
Hey, what scripture we had called?
Isaiah
31:1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it right here.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
This is Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
God. So it says destruction to the people that go down to the white man for help. You know, it's just that's straight to the point. You know, because the white man ain't going to save you. When this place shut down, the white man's not going to save you. You know, your other gods, the Christmas, whatever, all that's going to be out the door. Ain't nobody going to be able to save anybody. You know, that's why we gotta have faith in Yah. You know.
It's a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
This is gonna tell you why they go down.
And stay on horses and trust in chariots.
Yep.
Because the so-called white man, when Jacob's trouble come around, they're gonna have this martial law in the streets, curfews and stuff like that, right? They're gonna be going to Esau because they're gonna be you're gonna actually see tanks running down the street, man.
Well, when the Baltimore riots was, I said it before, but when the Baltimore riots was going on, there was a tank somewhere down here.
Yep, on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yeah.
And they really showed you how quickly they could get militarized.
Yeah.
Hey, when you had those Jakes, you had those Jakes in Philly that they called terrorists. Remember when they dropped the bombs on him?
Move.
Move. They actually bombed. They bombed Jake.
Yeah, they bombed the
That was back in the. That wasn't too far. Yeah, the 70s, 80s.
Yeah, late 70s,
Philly.
early 80s. Yeah.
And you actually had the Jakes that went through it. I think it was like one Jake woman left from that, and she actually told the whole story.
Yeah,
she said she couldn't believe how much smoke and all she heard was just boom, boom, boom. You know.
And the crazy thing, that was the local government did that. The mayor told him.
The mayor ordered that.
He got the bomb on it.
Yep, the mayor and the governor. Yep.
Oh, but you got Jake, man. No, we gotta rise up, take up arms, and fight against the white man. Okay.
Yeah, you got.
See how far they get you.
Not
even past this block, man.
All that stuff that you see on them video games, movies, that's gonna be out here, man.
Yeah.
And think about it, it's a mental thing, man. First, man, you gotta get your mind right first. If anybody can say, I'm a bear up arms, because that's why you see sometimes you see that the smallest guy had the biggest, most heart. But the thing about it is, you see Jake, they just talk. Jake haven't really been through nothing, military war, combat.
Yeah.
Jake see a spider or what's something else? A little mouse or something. Jake jumping like Michael Jordan.
Freak out, yeah.
So how you gonna sit here and talking about we gonna bear up arms and go against the so-called white man? Y'all not even stably. If you blindfold Jake and sit him out somewhere, Jake gonna lose his mind.
Yeah, they gonna try to take that shit up. Yeah.
They were,
Yeah. Yep.
It's a mental thing. You gotta get your mind right before what's about to happen.
Just like the chip. I always say on every one of my videos that I talk about the chip, or even out here, that it's easy. It's always easy for us all to say that we're not taking that chip, but we're not going through Jacob's trouble yet.
And the
at the
scriptures
same time.
the scriptures say that the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Exactly. So we gotta continue to pray. Why the hell these niggas walking up on us like that, man?
I realize that too.
But we gotta have a strong spirit to say that we're not taking that chip, because they have it on movies, famines and things like that, but nobody hasn't been through a actual famine, and well, we are, to be honest, because we're eating GMO food.
Hey, it's about to be a famine this month, Bob. Some people are in the famine right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Because they trying to get their money right or food stamps right for fucking Thanksgiving.
Venezuela will tell you.
No, I'm talking about for Thanksgiving.
No, I know what you're talking about, though. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Niggas save up all that money for Thanksgiving.
Everybody talk about Thanksgiving.
They eat like 3 days worth of food, and then you fucking don't got no food in the refrigerator.
Yeah, that's what a famine starts. There's Jake over there eating up every fucking thing.
Yeah, and then you go to the stores right now, you probably ain't gonna find nothing in that motherfucker.
Oh, hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
A week away now.
Yeah.
God.
Ain't nothing up in the motherfucking stores because everybody buying shit for Thanksgiving.
Hell yeah, because I just went to the store like last week and there was no bread in there. No bread.
God damn.
All the entire shelf was gone, but no bread.
And you know who it is, Jake.
Yes. I was like, damn, y'all go to store up that bread like a motherfucker.
Hey, that's a question that we gotta ask people. Are they going to celebrate Thanksgiving? hey, ma'am, are you celebrating Thanksgiving? Okay, you in the right spirit then. Yeah, she lied.
Yeah.
She gonna get that turkey, turkey and ham.
She just ain't want you to say nothing.
We not Muslim.
We not Muslim. It does make a difference.
It does make a difference. It's a big difference,
man. It does make a difference. No, ain't no one love, man. Nah, man.
And scripture said if
You
not agree.
saying that bullshit right now, man.
Yeah, you see he got the little feather in the hat.
He got fez on too. He Moorish.
Yeah.
See, the thing is that we not gonna allow some other God to bless us, man, because that God is Satan, man. You know what I'm saying?
Tell us not to greet them God's speed.
Yeah. We not worshiping the same God as you. So why would we want your God to bless us, man?
Exactly.
Okay?
We don't want Jesus Christ to bless us. Okay.
What the hell?
Curse us. Jesus Christ the curse us.
Come on.
He said something about it doesn't matter whether Muhammad or Israel
That's what that's going to explain about that.
Right. Tell us also not to bid them Godspeed.
Hey, scripture
But you
says
don't
two.
believe in the Bible. That's the point. You
Hey,
don't
the
believe in
scripture
the
says,
Bible.
the scripture tells you if two not agree, how can they walk together?
It's a car.
You know?
Car.
Hey, what the scripture say? They should say peace, peace when there is no peace, man. You got it out. You got scripture.
God, this is the Proverbs 30 and,
that was
and 12. There is a generation that appear in their own eyes, and yet is
You
not
wanna say,
washed.
appear righteous?
Yeah, it's like huh?
You know, it should say appear righteous in their own eyes.
No, let me read it again. There is a generation that appear in their own eyes, and yet is not washed from their filthiness.
So that guy right there, he's only pure in his own eyes. He's only pure in his own mind, man.
Are y'all celebrating Thanksgiving? Are y'all celebrating Thanksgiving?
I don't know if I make it a Thanksgiving.
Yeah, a lot of people say, man, I ain't got the money to.
No,
I
they
ain't got
say
the
he
money
don't
for it.
know.
Say, don't know
You know
if
he
you
is.
gonna
Hey, you know he is. People scared that they scared you going to say something.
They can say anything to make an excuse not to be cut.
I have to walk home.
Eating that good turkey?
Chicken, lamb, ham.
with the stuffing. With the stuffing. The salted ham.
We gonna fry our turkey this year.
Might have some gumbo in there, man.
Some people be having like
store brand.
Hey, you know that one song that she was talking about peas, cheese, king?
oh yeah, the Thanksgiving rap. Yeah, there you
You
go.
know that's gonna be going on right now.
Yep.
That's coming back this year.
Yeah, they gonna bring the remix up.
Yo, Jake gonna try to outdo that, man.
They probably already did. I don't know what kind of. I don't know. I'm gonna look up some more Thanksgiving raps and some shit.
It's the same shit every fucking year, man. You know, new people that you never seen that come by, say that they family. You know what I'm saying? On some bullshit, man. Like you ain't never seen them all year, but they come around thinking that they good for a plate. You know? And then going into the history of Thanksgiving, you know, they don't never think about that. Hey, wipe all that stuff away. Right. But the whole idea of Thanksgiving is a memorial.
Well, but a lot of Jake, you know, man, I can't believe this, man. This is slaughter of the Native Americans. Why the fuck you celebrating the slaughter of your ancestors, man? You know, the slaughter of the Native Americans. You know, they don't care though. They just want to get together for a meal, man.
And, you know, that goes into the so-called being the so-called white man being a devil, because he actually kind of wiped out Gadites' history, man. You don't really hear too much about Gad unless you really look into it. You're not going to know about their warrior tactics, how the way Esau stole from the military, how the way they even they govern themselves. If you're not into a so-called Native American history, you're not going to know nothing. You're not really going to know that Gad still exists.
Exactly.
You know?
You know it's crazy though, because a lot of these states are named after Gadite people, man.
Yeah.
You know, like Delaware. You know, Illinois,
Chesapeake.
all of these different places are named after Native Americans, man. You know, but Esau won't let you know that.
No,
you know?
they don't want they can't because they breaking their own rule.
Yeah.
And you can't let these niggas know nothing. Cause if you let every Jake know that you know the entire truth, you know what you know without the other stuff, you know how out of control Jake would be. You know, if the Lord gave us our memory back, you know how out of control we would be. We wouldn't even be able to be here.
Hey, the book Black Indians tell you the book with the Northern Kingdom, and Judah on that. It tells you that one thing that the so-called white man had to do, they could not let that bond between Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom get together because it was a force to be reckoned with. You know. So because going back to Carlisle with Indian schools, the whole motto was destroy the Indian, keep the man. And when you look into when you go into Gad, so-called Native Americans, like the children of them, the children really have a fucked up mentality because their parents treated them harshly and messed up because going through what the devastation of what happened to Gab, and then what's his name, Henry Pratt, the founder of the Carlisle Indian schools, and he basically said if an Indian would talk their native tongue, they would beat the hell out of them. Yep. I'm talking about literally beat the hell out of them. Yeah. And they would come and take a child, and then they'll shave their head and just take them somewhere, and they'll never, So it did a devastation. And thing about the so-called white man sweeps all this underneath the rug. You ask the average Jake out here, yo, what do you know about Carlisle School? I don't know what the fuck that is. What the hell is that? Right. You ask Jake, what is Henry Pratt? Who the fuck is Henry Pratt? So that's why Jake and Dowers and think stealing, because they don't know the history of it. They don't understand that Gad was conquered and devastated,
For each down for the natives, each person they slaughter for one Esau they would slaughter I would say 1,000, 10,000 natives.
Oh yeah.
Of us. Yeah, of Gadites. It was just how you. I mean, because it was a war going on. You just if a Gad would slaughter one Esau, Esau would come back and slaughter 10,000.
But it's when you look at the presidency of America, they keep it underneath the rug. Every president that came to the power of the United States took more Gadite land. Mm-hmm. So the more of the presidents that came in here, the smaller and smaller of the Gadites land that they had. And I think what's his name? What was that president that was the serial killer? Damn, I always forget his name.
Again? The president that was the serial killer?
They called him the Indian killer.
Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson. And it said Andrew Jackson had his whole plot was to take everything from the Gadites and get rid of them, man. Even George Bush had something to do with taking of Gadites' land. And it told you all the presidents before had something to do with the taking of the land,
Yeah, you had Brigham Young. They try to say he's the founder of the Mormons. When you go into his history, he had they say that he actually told the Gadites that, hey, we're going to purchase this land from you in Utah, right? But then he purchased the land but never gave them the money. They just got him up out of the land and never gave him the money. And then now they got a school. They got two schools. They got BYU, that's Brigham Young University, right? And they got the Utah Utes. Which is the school that's based off of Brigham Young University. So basically, Esau always been what's that? John 10 and 10. If somebody could get that. Esau always had this unrighteous dealings. That's even in the Apocrypha. Because of unrighteous dealings, and riches gotten by deceit, therefore the kingdom is translated from one to another.
That's right. That's why the scripture said, "Woe to the bloody city."
Yeah, that's Nahum 3:1. Oh. Yeah, John 10 and 10 and 10.
Because you have, before the brother get that scripture, you have a lot of Gadites now that are messed up. Their whole ways and quarters of living is messed up, man. They're known for high suicide rate. Yep. They're high for being drunks. Yeah. They just basically are people that mope. Like you go to the North Dakota, South Dakota, Idaho, Oregon, places like that, in the Midwest where you actually see those Gadites there. They're moping, man. I have a Gadite. I know a Gadite that I actually ride horses with, and he gets in his moments like, yo, man, these fucking white people, they fucking took our land, man. He gets in his mopes,
Hey, you celebrating Thanksgiving? Oh, all right. Right spirit, man.
Smack.
But then you got a lot of Esau trying to claim being Gadites, claim their native Indian Cherokee.
Hey, are y'all celebrating Thanksgiving? Man, nobody celebrating Thanksgiving now, man. What's going on? Somebody's lying, man. Somebody is definitely lying.
The other one didn't answer. They they are, yeah.
They know
the other one didn't even answer.
You know who you are. don't answer them.
Is that John 10 and 10?
You got that?
Yeah, I got it right here.
I got one. I'm finished what I had.
Don't answer
too.
them. Them guys gonna cut you.
Don't do it.
This is St. John 10 and 10. The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life.
That's a perfect precept to Thanksgiving. You know, they all they do is steal, you know, kill and destroy. You know, look what they doing to these other countries.
I was about to say that too.
You know,
It look what even in the islands, man.
Yeah,
You got Columbus statues out there.
Hey, but America is not Babylon.
You know.
America is not Babylon.
Yo, I was in Puerto Rico. I used to be like, y'all know who that is, man? I mean, why the fuck I ain't knocked that shit down, man? And you know, and like I said, even in the islands, man, where Columbus is his statue is, they fucking participating in things stealing, man. You know?
see,
That shows you the so-called white man is the devil, man. His deceit, his way of manipulation. But these people, like for instance, that's why these so-called Negroes out here don't really even understand that Northern Kingdom is our people, is our brothers.
Yeah, and a lot of them don't even understand that they could be Northern Kingdom as well. They're just relating to being Negro.
They just following the American the tradition. That's why the scripture says Colossians, beware of false philosophy and traditions of men. Okay, everything in America is backed by going back to what's prior, like we were talking about. Everything. That's why there's nothing new underneath the sun, because everything derives from the ancient times. The deities, the ways of living, these are traditions, all come from past kingdoms, man.
I got a precept real quick.
Huh?
This is Micah 2 and 1. Yeah. Woe to them that devise iniquity.
Are y'all celebrating Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving. Hey, sir, why you so red?
God damn.
I want to know why this devil is red, man.
That proves that they the devil. You know, they always depict devils.
Ain't even that much sun out here.
Why
He red as a motherfucker.
Why that keep over here looking at us, man?
Yeah, he keep walking.
He's a creep, man. He's
You
a
talking about this
creep.
guy over here?
Yeah, across the street, man. He keep staring at us, man. When you done with that?
Maybe he's red because of the high blood pressure.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, high blood pressure.
That
That was the lame ass excuse.
That was the son's excuse I ever heard.
That was a lame ass excuse to be red.
I'll repeat it one more time.
A lot of people out here be red then for as far as high blood pressure, man, right?
You done got that PF chain, man.
Yeah, come on now. You know, that's my mother breed, right?
This is Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed.
Yeah, you already know that's straight up Esau.
Right. I mean, he's the only one that devised everything as it is right now, ultimately through the Lord.
He devises Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving, and he sets it for a holiday that you can actually take days off. You know, and every company and everything admires it. You know, and these two.
And the fucked up thing about it is they're doing it to their own where they lay their head at. You know what I'm saying? Like they spraying chemtrails, but you gotta breathe this shit too. You know?
Yeah,
They taxing the people, but you gotta understand what the consequences are. Are y'all celebrating Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving, anybody? Anybody Thanksgiving? Nobody celebrating Thanksgiving? You celebrate Thanksgiving, sir?
This whole parade of people, they know they are. I'm hearing nothing but Thanksgiving all around. You know it's only a week left.
And suddenly nobody's celebrating.
Damn, already?
Damn, already?
Nobody.
Damn, already?
Yeah,
Damn.
it's a week away.
Damn.
2 weeks? Well, a week away?
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Week and a half.
2 weeks.
You know? And right around Christmas time. You know?
It's like,
This place is fucking weak.
Yeah, New Year's Eve edition.
are you celebrating Thanksgiving?
Hey,
Front
you know what?
munching, man. They front munching on here.
Yeah, the second he said that, nah, I already knew he was.
Look like he working on this Saturday.
They gotta think about it first, like, man, do I really want to say
All right,
I am?
now that we see that they're saying no,
Yeah.
right? We
That's
can
about
ask
Christmas.
them why.
Why? I knew you was gonna get there.
Why aren't you celebrating it?
Yeah, usually a good day. But it's like, you know, well, come on now. You already know a bunch of people out here still celebrating Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they
Jake,
lying.
Jake can't go without their fucking meal, that free meal. You know?
Yeah, that's what I was like, no. A lot of niggas like to go for that free meal. That's it.
That ain't never changed.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, you want to ask? Go ahead.
Hey, are you celebrating Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Not really.
Why not?
I'll be back and talk to you about it.
All right.
He ain't gonna come back. He ain't gonna come back.
All right, you gotta bring the scriptures on.
I got this. Back to Proverbs 30. Proverbs 30 and 12. There is a generation that appear in their own eyes, and yet is not washed from their filthiness. There is a generation, oh how lofty are their eyes, and their eyelids are lifted up. There is a generation whose teeth are as swords, and their jaw teeth as knives, to devour the poor from off the earth, and the needy from among men.
And we are that poor and that needy. You know? We are that poor and that needy, man. Because we need to get the hell up out of this society. Because this is a tragedy, man. You know? This is traumatizing. You know, to see these people walking by all happy.
Celebrating Thanksgiving.
You know? Just with smiles on their faces and stuff like that. All that need to be wiped away because that's pride. You know?
You got it too. Isaiah 2 and 11. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. For the dead.
That's who we come out here to push. We pushing Yahweh by Shem Yahweh at the end of the day.
Yep, that's right.
We ain't out here to seek our own glory. You know, we ain't nothing special.
What camp you guys run?
We're in GMS.
GMS?
Great Millstone.
Great Millstone.
You sound like you're in GLCC or something like that.
GLCC.
No, I said, is he in GLCC? What camp he in?
What camp you in?
Who you learn under?
No, not him.
No.
He was with GLCC.
He was with GLCC.
When you
You called it. Dang. Called it. It's like you know.
GLCC be on the baptism stuff. Hey, so you got a question about the sign?
Okay.
Hey, are you Kushite?
Huh?
Kushite?
Habisha?
Habisha?
Oh.
You Kushite? You a Kushite?
Yeah.
Falancha Jew.
Y'all
Yeah, yo.
be.
Talking about that forehead, man.
Yeah.
You see the guy just walked away, man. How he just slither away like that, man?
Yeah.
He did too.
Guys.
He said, hold GMS, get away.
Get away, go now, go,
They don't pop mermaids.
Oh, they teach the truth. Yeah, they don't pop
They
mermaids.
don't pop mermaids.
They said that
They don't like Edomite women.
the planets are fallen angels.
Yeah.
Where is that in the scriptures at,
what
man?
does that have
A
anything-
planet is a fallen angel.
So we're on the fallen angel then. I guess I don't know. I don't know. How is Esau going to pollute an angel? You know, they can't even see how they work.
Are y'all celebrating Thanksgiving? Why not? Because of what your ancestors did, you regret that?
That's right.
Eating the raw meat. You know, they just throw that shit in there and take it out and just eat that shit.
Yeah, the scriptures talk about they are not ashamed, man. You know? The so-called white man ain't ashamed of what they did. They felt as though everything that they do is right, man. You know? That they what's that? Zechariah 11 and 5. If somebody could get that. Zechariah 11 and 5.
Yeah, you don't have to ask, you know, if they celebrate Thanksgiving. You don't have to.
Oh, you talking about him?
Yeah, you don't.
Oh, yo, guy.
Yeah.
You know he
shit, man.
11 and 6.
Yeah,
You know
11
he
and
be throwing down at the dinner table, man.
What's that? 11 and
That's all Jake.
5. 11 and 5.
Zechariah 11 and 5. Who possess them and hold themselves not not guilty.
Yeah, man. You know, Esau don't hold himself guilty for nothing, man. You know, they in fact they try to be the victims now. It wasn't me. Why are you talking to me like that?
They good at playing the victim.
They are. They're really good.
Because especially if I can say something,
Yeah, come on,
you know, especially when you get on TV, you watch the TV a lot. Then they always try to show Edomites always getting hurt. Or in a sad little story.
Yep.
And then they play the little soft tune behind it.
Yeah,
Then your mom would be like, oh.
Yeah.
They got that.
With that man
you know?
sheep.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. You got. Now here it is. Our people get gunned down left and right, but then they start seeing Massa getting gunned down. The world is getting sick. You know, you got the nigger woman. You know, so-called black men coming to work talking about that. Talking about that, man. You know.
Yeah, the so-called white man. Hey, can you repeat that scripture again, Brother Kassan?
Come on. Zechariah 11:5, who possesses slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Yeah, it's something called picnics, man. Okay, pick a nigga and hang him, man. Okay, and then they would, burn them. And then they had a lot of people around, okay, that was taking pictures, man. Okay, and these people that you see in this picture, they had children, man. Okay? And their children had children. Okay? That's why Isaiah 14:21 is so important. You know? About the iniquities of their fathers, man. Okay? But these people kill people. Okay, they picked a nigga, okay, and then they hung him. Okay? And burnt him. You know? And they were smiling, they was happy about it. Okay? When you really look at it, right? What did this guy or these people that hung him, right? What did they do to any of all of them to make them worthy of being killed? What did our people do to the so-called white man to have our?
It's a beautiful day. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, you going into slavery.
Hey, you going into slavery, man. Thus saith the Bible. Okay? The Lord going to destroy you, man.
He
okay?
He got a pit bull next to him. Hey, we don't want to get bit.
Yeah.
Hey, but the thing is, what did these people do to the so-called white man, to Esau, to make them have this hatred? But that is it's in Ezekiel also. You know, they have a perpetual hatred. You know, and that word perpetual means never ending.
Did you even say anything to him?
Nah, I asked him what did the white man do.
Okay, all right.
He said it's a good day.
He got
about
offended.
this.
They get offended. That's how you know they fucking racist and shit too, man.
Yeah.
The victim. They try to play the victim.
Oh, it's a good day.
Yeah.
But what did one man do to these devils to make them want to do that?
And look what they still do to us, you know. And then they would flip the script and play the victim. Us being out here now, we the black Hebrew Israelites. You know?
That's why this is not personal. This is all business.
That's right.
You know, when we take down a whole nation of Edomites, okay, it's not that we it's personal. It's business.
God.
I preach that. It's Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity.
That's right, you know. When you look throughout history, man, you know, through the time of Antiochus, through the time of the Romans, into the modern day time, present time. Look what the so-called white men have done to our people, man. They poison our water. They destroy us.
Thank you.
They set up all these agendas against us.
Right.
Soon as we try to get established, boom, they knock it down. One of the first things, how the way they took our women against us, studied them, and now they got the book, the Willie Lynch letter.
Yeah. And they would hold themselves not guilty of that as well, saying that that's not a true letter. When you look at the principles that's instilled in it, you can see that they practice that on our people, man.
That's right.
Let's look at the state of what our people in right now, man.
They said that it says in the book they did a heavily study exam on our women.
Yeah.
And now look at our women.
Yeah.
They got our women in their fucking hand.
Yeah. What was we saying? You can tell the state of a people
right.
by a nation by the condition of their women. Man.
When you look at them, look at that woman. She's humble. She I bet they can tell her to do something. She's gonna do it.
Yep.
It could be a 6'6" Jake, 260 with muscle, with a 12-inch rod slaying it.
That's right.
And then she'll think she can usurp authority over him.
Yep.
You know.
It says, in the time that their iniquity had an end, therefore as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood.
That's right.
And blood shall pursue.
Because when we already served our punishment, but Esau, the so-called white man, hey, he just kept it going. You know, he started coming out with more devices to come against us, to destroy us.
We're just going to say he furthered the affliction.
That's right. They furthered the affliction. You know, right?
Con. And blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood. Even blood shall pursue thee.
And that's why these coming times are coming. Give me somebody. Give me it tells you in the scripture. Blessed those that taketh thy little ones, that dash them against the stones. Because these so-called white people got a great day coming for judgment. You think so? You think so? Hey, shouldn't the so-called white man get judgment? Never mind, man.
Never mind, you good. Come. This is Psalms 130.
Like a perfect example. Even our men are men.
That's right.
They're effeminate. They're weak. They love everybody. That you know how a nation devoured another nation. Anytime you devour that nation, then you make them turn around and love you. That's how you know you weak as hell. That's how you know you have slaughtered that nation, man. Right. Anytime you got the what you call it, the
role reversal. The women, I don't know if that was what you was leading to, but the woman taking on the masculinity that the man should have, and these men out here soft as muffins, man. They soft just like the women.
Hey, the scripture. But the thing about it, the scripture talks about spoil. You know, if you go in to devour a nation, you take the spoils. You take the woman.
Spoils of war,
spoils of war, and that's what we are. We are spoils of war.
Yep.
Our people have became spoils of war, and the so-called white man does anything. If he wants to make a test run, he say, let's go Ohio.
Yeah.
Let's go into a neighborhood, and let's like a lot of people are talking about what's going on in Chicago. They say out of all the years they have lived in Chicago, they have never in their life seen how much murder and bloodshed going on. They're saying that it's some high agents,
putting
and
that's
going around stirring up those Jakes in Chicago, man.
Right.
And Esau would do that for justification.
And you would think a city as big as Chicago, they would try to get them with that martial law first, you know, to do the test run on the big city, and then ultimately the big city, the bigger city, which is entire America, man.
That's
you
right.
know, I got that precept for you. The Psalms 137:9. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
Cause the thing about it, hey, the Lord really had mercy on the so-called white man too. Cause let's look at what the Lord allowed and brought the so-called white man to that level. He brought him to actually a great level. He brought him to, look, he's building nice buildings. Esau not building this, man. He got our people building this, man. America was built off of slavery, off the backs of our people. And America is everybody wants to come here. It's a beautiful place.
Right.
Certain places, you have actually sky. Let's look. Let's look at Baltimore Harbor. It's nice. So hey, the Lord have mercy and allows you so-called white people to have freedom, that do what you want.
That's right.
So when we put our foot on y'all necks, y'all can never say y'all didn't have a chance.
Right.
Y'all can't sit there and say we never had a time to enjoy.
Right. Yep. We say the joy of the hypocrite is only for a moment.
That's right. The name of the wicked shall be put out.
That's right. Yeah, we need a precept. You got a precept up? You got a precept?
Almost. Yeah, give me a second.
I'm gonna just bring that back out again. It says, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones, man. That's going to have to be a heavy spirit the Lord had to put on you to be able to execute that to these people that did it to us.
Yeah, because we're not going to be able to just do that, man. Because, hey, the Lord literally is going to have to put that spirit on us, man. You know? Because, hey, because if it's left to us, you know, hey, Jacob is going to continue loving the so-called white man, you know? Jake has no, you know, at the end, you know, Jake doesn't know how to revolt. Because that's why the scripture says, in that day, the Lord shall put the spirit on us to you know, how you say, bring forth judgment, you know?
God, I got a precept for you.
Go ahead.
This is Genesis 49.
Give me the scripture.
Genesis 49.
That's what the elder shall serve the younger. The elder shall serve the younger.
I'm going to start at 8. Salagi, I said Judith. Genesis 49 and 8. Judah, thou art whom thy brethren shall praise.
Yeah, and how that's happening? Because Judah, you see the so-called black man is rising up. And that's the spirit of the Lord working in itself.
Yep.
Now you have so-called black men on the head of these street corners that's prophesying. Because at one time, hey, Northern Kingdom ain't had no, like I always say, you never heard no so-called Puerto Rican, I'm a strong Taino warrior.
Yeah,
you know, you never heard no Dominican talk about, I'm a strong, or Menashite, I'm a strong Arawak Indian. Or you never heard Gaza, I'm a strong Native American warrior. You never heard that. But you always heard so-called black man, that power, you know, that sense of entitlement of power. Right. But now here it is, the Lord has revealed to his prophets, starting with the head tribe, so-called Negroes, and they're pushing forth that they bringing forth that spirit.
And everybody following suit like
That's
we were speaking on last night. And now you got Northern Kingdom following the suit of Ephraim.
That's right, man. Northern Kingdom is looking back on the head of Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans, man. That's right. And the so-called Puerto Ricans is clicking back up with Judah. You know, even with how the way the direction of the music is going with Bad Bunny, Ozuna, Cardi B, and all that. It's wicked as hell. But hey, it's bringing the tribes back, man.
That's
you know.
Yep. It says, "Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies."
That's right. So we're going to have. Hey, that's why the scripture says, if they don't want to worship me, slither them heads, bring them heads and slay them
before me, Con.
Because you're going to have some of these nations that's going to rebel, especially these proud ass devils, man. These so-called white people. Hey, they're not going to have no say-so.
I don't see Moab rebelling. I think they're going to get in order immediately. You know, Moab and Ammon?
Moab, Ammon, and Ishmael. They're just extras on the movie in this movie.
Yeah.
So they're just going to fall right in line. The two characters is Jacob and Esau.
They that guy in the movie, you don't know who the hell he is. You just remember seeing him at the door. Even if you remember him in the movie. You know? It says, "Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp."
Now, all these so-called little white children going to slavery.
That's right. That's right.
We're going to have them in chains.
That's right.
Where they rightfully need to be.
Hey, you know the scene from 12 Years a Slave? No, not 12 Years a Slave. Nat Turner, Birth of a Nation. You see the little Edomite kid walking the black chick, Lord Judite, with a leash around their neck, man. We're going to be literally doing that to these people when it comes time.
And the thing about it, hey, the scripture says Israel was the apple of the Lord's eye, the anointed. If the Heavenly Father allowed you so-called white people to do what y'all have done to us, how much more we're going to do to y'all?
That's right.
Because you really got to think about it. Hey, the Lord, we are the Lord made a covenant, the promise in adoption with us. He loved our nation and loved us only. It's a scripture. What is it? Sirach 17 and 7. Give me that.
Sirach 17.
Sirach 17 and. Start at 11. 17 and 11.
17 and 11.
Stop at 20. And the Lord chose our people to be rulers and kings and be a people near to Him. You know, and you got to think about it, man. If Yahweh allowed these devils to walk freely, glad. I mean, just look at them. They have no care in the world. They smile. Their woman's behind them. They have money. They have the top jobs. If Esau's want to say, "Hey, honey, and kids, Let's go. Let's go to Australia.
Hey, you know what Esau does around this time? They go on literal family vacations for the holidays.
Yeah.
They'll leave Thanksgiving and won't be back till after New Year's.
Cause they get big boy breaks.
Yeah.
You know, they have a job, and they can take 6 weeks off.
Yeah.
7 weeks off, or a month off, or 2 months off.
Or they got it to a point where they could take that time off.
Yeah.
And though they still put in work, they could work from home. They take their
come.
laptop with them.
They wherever they at,
wherever they at, and be still
and
working.
still be making money, man.
Come.
That's saying the so-called white privilege.
Yep.
You know, and they have that privilege. You know, just think about that, man. You know, the Heavenly Father put us in the lowest state. Let's look at Baltimore, man. Our people are in fucking holes, in pits.
Yeah, we were just talking last night how it's kind of resembles the favelas instead of being stacked up on the hill.
It's like a third world country.
We stacked on top of each other and next to each other, man.
I got a piece of real quick.
All right.
This is Amos 3 and 2.
Come.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquity.
There you go. You said it's good. Hey, the Lord says, hey, the Lord only knows our people, and that's the reason why He put us in this predicament in a low state. We been broken up home, drugs, and all that, man. First fire, last hired, man. You know, everything in this world you see that has derogatory or bad, it sticks with our people. That whole name black, they put that on us.
Right.
Cause what? Because it resembles death. Because we have a suicidal way of living, destruction, corrupt, and Esau makes money off that greed and corruption.
Yeah, one of the Harvarders just walked by, the so-called black woman.
Yep.
You know, one of the most dangerous places to be, besides hearing the shadow of death or in jail, is in the womb of a nigger woman, man.
That's
Or
right,
one of
man.
the tribes women, man.
That's right.
'Cause who kills more people out here with abortions than war, than drugs, than natural death, to be honest, you know? Hey, but who gave our people the option of Planned Parenthood? The so-called white man. Why? To keep our numbers down and to try to make them the minority. Okay? When we're the majority.
Hey, that guy Black Ram.
God.
Yep.
What you saying that?
That guy Black Ram 313 did a segment on the reason why Chicago is where it is, and he was basically he went into it.
Yeah.
Because of the fucking black
Standing
woman in
women.
Chicago, in those hoods.
Yep.
They date Thuggo, man. It's a continued process, man.
Thuggo,
Ain't Thuggo not rebuking the woman out
Nah.
there. You know?
Thuggo not holding these women accountable.
Yeah,
for
ain't
their
nobody
bullshit.
holding these fucking women accountable.
But we are.
You know? Exactly.
You finished on that? Was it on that or was there more?
That was it.
Carl, you want that 1711?
Come. You know, and that's why, but the roads are going to turn, man. You know, that's why you gotta realize, man, if the Lord allowed to put us in a predicament like this, man, we have something beautiful coming to us.
Yeah.
Because we haven't had nothing beautiful in peace until Slaki. We haven't had peace since King Solomon, man.
Yep.
We've been in captivity in shit pits ever since, man. You know? We going from this kingdom, and this captivity, man.
You got all the empires rolled up into one.
That's right.
Which
Now-
makes it the worst
Yep.
out of all of them.
That's right, because America is built off what? The backs of everybody. You know, you have this deity here, this God, this deity, this power here, all tuned in one.
And you know the funny thing about it, quick point, that like you just said, you have all these deities, so you can imagine, or you can't even really fathom the amount of demons that are here.
That's right.
If you have all these empires here, you can't even really fathom.
Every filthy bird is here, creature is here, man. If you want to be a wicked, cruel person, you just come to America. Just come here. You got a place in Las Vegas, Sin City.
Yeah.
You got places in Miami you can go that you can do whatever.
Right.
Every city district, you have that area where you can get whatever the fuck you want.
Anything.
Or you can go to a shrine or like back in the day where grandmas and aunties would go to. You go down south, the voodoo and all that shit. You know? But you actually have storefronts like this where you can go and buy deities, man.
Hey, we're in a place where this how wicked this place is, man. If your fetish is to pop young children, you can come to America and do it.
Shit. Ask for
You
a
know?
cheese pizza.
Yeah, Pizzagate shit.
Yep.
And this is one of the things that gets me every time, because we know we're all going to go off in something, but this is the main place that is so hard to be righteous in anything. But if you go to another country, you might have a better way of living than you do here.
And people look at you, even if you think you don't even have to talk about the scriptures. If people look at you funny, it's how the way you talk about righteousness, talking about eating better, you talking about working out, you talking about actually learning, something that's beneficial.
Right. Learning history.
Even like for me, I ride horses, right? I talk with that amongst Jake. People look at me like, what?
Yeah. Right.
Nigga, who the fuck ride horses?
Right.
You know, Jake is gone.
And that's a culture here in Baltimore. You got a lot of Jake that ride horses here. You know, they got the street Arabs that sell the fruit with the horses. But you got a group of Jake that ride around with no saddles or nothing. They just ride around the city on horses.
If I'm correct, isn't that like a sport they do?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Where they just ride horses and I forgot what they use. It's like cross or something like that. It sounds like exactly like cross, but it's like a sport they use for horses.
Yeah, a couple of them. Rodeo. Damn. There's so many of them.
I know they have race
polo
race
matches, race horses, thoroughbreds. Then you have those draft horses that they use to pull trees down. Pull them out. Pull them out. Like if you're in the woods somewhere, and say you have a heavy machinery, you use that big draft horse, pull it out.
Oh wow.
But that draft horse is about damn near 2,000 pounds. And it's like 16, 17 hands. Bro, it's tall. And the thing about it, that's why, just look at this society, man. The Heavenly Father allowed the so-called white man this to rule in his complete wickedness, man.
Right. So
how much more when we get our glory and Yahweh Shah get his glory, how glorious our kingdom is going to be, man.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
You look at these faggots walk around, weird people walk around. You got men out here that's in, like I said, can order a little child, man. Yeah. A lot of molestation goes on out here, man. Right. You know, a lot of these Edomites, these Edomites are the biggest fucking losers. They're on the drugs, man. They bring it here. By the end of the day, we go down as the bad guys, you know?
We're in a time of year where the most kids come up missing, man.
Yep.
From now, the winter months, from October up until New Year's, after New Year's, man.
The so-called 307 mass shooters, man.
Yeah.
Like,
already
this
year.
307, man.
But like you said, they pin us out to be the bad guys. But guess what? In the movies, the bad guys be having a good ass reason for the shit they be doing.
Yeah. Hey, but Esau in his movies, the bad guy is normally the good guy, like X-Men.
Yep.
Magneto was the good guy, man. Really,
Name from Batman.
Yeah. You done on that scripture?
Yeah.
Yeah. This Sirach, Ecclesiastes 17 and 11. 11. It says,
give me the scripture.
Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for an heritage. He made an everlasting covenant with them and showed them his judgments. Their eyes saw the majesty of his glory, and their ears heard his glorious voice. And he said unto them, beware of all unrighteousness. And he gave every man commandment concerning his neighbor. Let me bring that back out.
Yeah, come.
The Sirach 17 and 11. Beside this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for an heritage.
That's right. Going back to Deuteronomy the 4th chapter. In the sight of the nations, matter of fact, give me that too. Hold that, give me Deuteronomy 4. This is what makes us, our people, more better and greater, the greatest nation. Because we have the laws, we have what's pleasing to the Heavenly Father. People fail to realize this, man. The Lord doesn't love everybody. The Lord made a covenant with his people, Israel, so-called Negro, Latino, Hispanics, man, Native Americans.
You already formed what up.
Start at verse 1.
This Deuteronomy 4 and 1. Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you.
And one words right there, judgments. We didn't take heed to what the Lord said. So now we are a nation that's dwindling in our judgment. We're dwindling around the toilet bowl, the toilet hole, that sink. We going down the drain. If we stay here in America, all we're gonna do is just continue going down the drain. Our people. Go ahead.
You know, that's what I did a video on something like that where I mentioned that basically our people is even amongst the elected 2/3 all in the ditch. While while the men preaching the word, the correct truth is up top, trying to say, hey, wake up, you need to get out of there, because the Esau is what the further you dig, the further Esau is looking at pouring the dirt on you.
Right.
And then you get some of the elect that wake up and say, oh shit, I'm out in the ditch. What am I doing? Let me crawl out of here. And that's towards our people, the elect being shifted out of the 2/3 to say, hey, this ain't correct. I need to get out of here.
2/3 is digging the dirt out, and Esau is putting it back in.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all. That's all. That Jake lives in a cycle like that, man.
Yeah.
It's just a.
It's
dig,
almost like Jake trying to shovel with a pitchfork.
That's it. Shit, pitch with an actual fork. Shit.
I'm about to say that too.
Dig with his hands, goddamn. No, you good, you good.
It says, for to do them, that ye may live and go in and possess the land which the Lord Yahweh of power of your fathers giveth you.
That's right, right?
Ye shall not
That's
add.
Jerusalem. You know, the Lord destroyed those Canaanites to give them to give our people that land. And the Lord told us to destroy women and children and men and take the spoil. And then in certain city, he said, in battle, he said, burn down the whole city.
Right, and what Jake do? You got rebellious Jake, the one that takes a piece of that.
Took the spoil,
and the Lord
man.
destroyed him for it. When he give you an order, you got to go through with that, man. Hey, but he ain't gonna say keep something to remind you of America when he come and destroy this
Hell
place.
no. Yeah, keep your
keep
the
street like the street
64.
Yeah.
The cruising in your 6'4".
Yeah.
With the 30s on it. Get a little box Chevy.
Right.
Keep your little gold Jesus piece.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Keep the street sign for your name you grew
Keep
up
your
in.
hood. Remember your hood you came from.
Remember your hood you come
man.
from. You gotta say you got a precept?
Yeah, just a quick precept. This is Malachi 4:1.
Yeah, because Scripture talks about leaving a memorial.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord set up a memorial. That's how Esau was able to know who we are, because he had went and studied those memorials that the Lord had us set up. You know?
I said the only memorial that's going to be left here is this place burning.
Yeah, there's smoke
Yeah, you
rising
see the
from
smoke
whatever.
rising.
So when our kids ask us why it's dust, because that's why it was beautiful for the Lord to set those memorials up, because it's said for when our children ask us, we'll be able to tell them the whole story. And when we have children in the kingdom, we're going to be able to recite this whole matter. We was faggots, trainees, 6'6", that had power, that would tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Women flock to them.
Right.
You
We
know?
could probably just put our hands on their heads and just like show them the images
Yeah,
of that
man.
shit. They be
Man,
throw up from that shit.
Yeah, move
Right.
your hands.
Exactly.
You know?
I got a precept real quick.
That really happened? You know? And you got to deal with that?
She's
No.
even here, even just looking at all this. We sit here saying the same thing right now. That this shit really happened. That we're really going through this shit. Did you see what Esau's being over us?
You know you're a devil, right? Look at it, he just smiled.
Yeah, you know his name.
Yeah, you see this
This is
smile?
Malachi.
But you have men like that.
Yeah.
That have money.
Yep.
That can go to Australia, pop boys.
Yep.
Shit. Hold on.
Get
Go
that
to
cheese-
Brazil.
Get that cheese pizza.
Give me a cheese pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I want little mushrooms on it.
Yeah.
I want little onions on
You
it.
got the slavery sign?
You know?
Show that
Yeah.
real quick.
And I want a side of ketchup. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
You
come.
know? That's some freaky shit, man. You
Get
know?
some back like ain't nothing happened.
Like
Yeah.
nothing happened.
He was probably one of these guys right here in the crowd
Yeah.
right here with our brother being lynched.
Yeah.
He probably was one that when the time for buck breaking, he was a part of it, man.
Yeah, come.
You know?
He's the one that I'm gonna cut his rod off and put it in a jar and save it.
Even them Edomites on my job, they always with some gay shit, man. The gay jokes.
Gay jokes and shit. Hey, I done worked around Jake that had gay jokes, man. Just getting that shit from Esau, man.
You learn from Esau.
Yeah.
Learn the ways of Esau, man.
Yeah, because then you got niggas in school be doing the same shit. They'll be making female, they'll be acting like they're doing female only. It's just like, niggas, we gotta do that.
Putting the wigs on.
Yep.
And first and foremost, there shouldn't be no fucking wigs anyway, man.
Right.
For Jakes to even grab.
Makeup
That shows you that our women are fucking cursed, man. We're cursed, man.
Yeah, because that was one time I was in school. This was back in high school. Niggas were just clowns in school, but this nigga was always doing some crazy shit. He would grab a woman. He would literally snatch a woman's weave right off her head, put it on, and run around the school. Said, "I got a bitch's weave." I was like, "Damn."
I don't know if they got that thing up here, but they actually have what is it, Gender Bender Day?
Yeah, they gave it in the school. They gave it in the school.
Yeah.
And you don't see that in Esau schools.
Nope.
But you only see that shit in our school. You have big niggas in general.
Yeah.
Coming there with fucking their mama shit on.
Yeah.
No,
that shit funny.
Yeah. And the mamas, they're going back to the Willie Lynch, destroyed. They with it. Yep. They not out there hurting nobody. You know.
It's cute. Yeah.
Go ahead, baby.
I'd rather him be doing that than selling drugs.
Go ahead, baby.
For bad.
You know.
You bitches know worse.
With slippers on and shit.
Yeah. Pink ones.
Yeah, go on. The nigga with some slippers on and shit. It was raining. Like, man, what the? Jake gone, man. The principal kicked him out. He's like, man, what the hell you doing with slippers on?
Hey, man, it's a high school near me. It's John Marshall. You know, that was a bad school, but now you got, you Gender Bender. You had niggas twerking, in they mama gowns, man. I actually seen the clip out. I'm like, yo, man, this shit is abomination, man. Northern Kingdom too, man.
Hey, so negro.
Hey, them his so-called Hispanics, man, they're real heavy in homosexuality too, man.
Yeah, they are. Hey, and who did they get their homosexuality from? The so-called white man, who's the biggest homosexual, man. He's the biggest faggot.
Yeah, he molests, man.
Yeah.
Homosexuals, they want children, you know.
Right. And we ain't making this up. It's coming out the Bible, man.
The biggest the molesters are them top CEOs. They have power.
Yeah,
they have money. They the little golf tournaments.
Yeah.
They snort their coke. I had an Edomite tell me that, man. He was like, he was telling me man. He was from Manhattan. He was like, yeah, me and my buddy, we go to South Carolina and we do God knows what. I'm like, what?
Hey, what they show you on Hangover, man? White boys, they go get drunk out of their mind and do shit and get high and drunk off drugs.
They're lawless, man.
So they forget what they done, man. And what happened when they went to Bangkok? Hangover 3, the motherfucker got fake breast implants.
Man, I remember that.
They was fucking with them trannies too.
Hey, just look at the movie Jackass, man.
Yeah, come. And I used to watch that shit,
man. They made Jackass, man.
Yeah.
That just shows you that their spirit is not right in them.
That's right.
I think it was the beginning one. They tased each other's balls or nuts or something.
Nuts, man.
Come on, man. Then they had a Jackass 1 and a 2. Then you had the
Jackass 3.5.
Oh yeah, Jackass. I remember that shit.
Yeah.
If you just go on YouTube and put in Jackass, you see the stupidity of Esau, man. You had Jake watching it. You had Bam Margera.
Bam Margera.
He's in the his dad was sitting on the toilet taking the shit. And he was going to
beat him up. And then they had one scene where the fucking Edomite he stuck a toy car in his ass and went and got an X-ray.
He put a condom on.
He put a condom on it, stuck it in his ass and said
that was the last part of the movie.
Yeah, he told him he woke up at a frat party.
Yo, Esau is a vile. Hey, give me that scripture to tell you, ain't no profane person in Esau, man.
No vile person more profane as Esau? You want to look it up?
I'll
look it up.
Yeah.
Blood all over the wall and shit.
Yeah.
You know what's
Who played the horror movies?
Esau.
Edomites, man. No, they goddamn devils, man.
And the funny part is, I guarantee you, them actors are actually, they literally more like are doing that shit. They probably they're making it seem like that it was just we just had something to make it look like it was there.
Yeah,
No, them Edomites actually shoving that shit up their ass.
Yeah.
I looked up it was a video popped up on my YouTube thing.
Oh shit.
And
Edomite.
that's why I said Edomites banging their heads on the wall and shit. It was supposed to be I forgot what movie it was, but they said he actually got hurt behind that shit, and he was actually screaming, but they kept it in the movie, and he had to get stitches on his head. I'm like, man, he's so stupid as shit.
Look at Jeffrey Dahmer, huh? You know, just look at them big creeps, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah,
they were just weird, man.
Let me say something.
Go ahead.
Richard Gere, he stick a gerbil up his ass.
Yeah, he's a gerbil.
But then again, and the Heavenly Father allowed this wickedness to play out. That's show. Hey, and it was an example for us.
Yeah.
So that's the part of the reason why we felt we had to go off to actually understand the knowledge of good and evil. That's how we will be true gods in the kingdom. We're going to be gods because in the beginning, Adam, if Adam knew this good, he didn't know evil. So now in the kingdom, we'll be able to give an actual explanation why our laws, why Yahweh has laws and statutes. Because when you don't govern the people according to the law, you had America. And we'll be able to see all. You know, you'll see the whole attributes of what happened when the so-called white man ran. A lawless nation, a man that actually opposed the Heavenly Father. That also shows you who the so-called white man is, because it tells you he set himself as the Most High. What nation? There's only one nation that took the Bible and abased it and put himself in it, huh? You know?
It's Hebrews 12 and 16.
That's how you gotta ask yourself this. How the hell I'm not slocky if Yahweh allowed this, because the scripture said that Yahweh is a merciful God, he hid himself.
Yeah.
You know? He hid himself. Now he's revealing himself again, you know?
That's right. The judgment gonna come behind it.
Because Yahweh is allowing Esau for his wickedness to reach to the heavens.
Yeah.
Because he abased Nimrod, but the so-called white man took that same idea, and now the Lord, Yahweh's. Hey, go ahead, devil.
Hey, he already gonna be justified.
I made you the wicked.
Yeah,
go ahead. So when that day comes, he's going to have what's that word? He's going to have. Damn, what's that word?
He's gonna have just cause.
He's going to be justified for doing putting that anger, what he's going to put on us to carry out his anger.
Well, I was going to say.
No, go ahead, brother.
I was going to say, he's going to be justified doing what he want to do anyway to Esau and the other nations.
That's right.
But he's, so-called like building a case. So when that judgment comes,
what deputies do? The deputies, you got the detective.
Yeah.
What's the judicial system?
Judicial
You have
the DA, district attorney,
CIA district attorney,
state's attorney.
State's attorney.
And you got the angels. That's what they're. Okay, devil. They're building up his case. They're building up the so-called white man's case.
And we're the judges.
Yep. You know.
There you go.
Right.
And when you look at it, that I always equate it back to the Pharaoh of Egypt. When he didn't want to let the children of Israel go, Scripture says he hardened his heart. And that's what Esau's heart is, born to be wicked. He's the son of the wicked.
He's hardened his heart.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that in the New Testament? It tells you about that. He has just as Pharaoh hardened his heart.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Same
the
thing.
so white man's doing.
So what the Lord will do, even with us individuals, the Lord will punish us, but he caused us to get punished. He caused us to go off to do something stupid so he can punish us. The Lord is a just balance and about order. So you'll say, why somebody broke in my car again? Damn, that's because you broke in somebody's car 2 years prior.
Yep.
So when things happen to you, know that you're being paid for something that you've done.
Going back to, we getting tried as gold.
Yeah.
We're being purified.
Purified.
Yeah, you got to keep trying to get the impurities out.
Because the scripture says the Lord will not acquit you. Going back to what you're saying. Matter of fact, get that. Sirach 7. It tells you the Lord will not acquit no wicked of Israel.
Right.
That's why we even though we're in the truth, because when you look at Baruch and Jeremiah, they went into captivity with Israel.
Yep.
So they had to go through that affliction too. So we got to go through it.
Yep.
You had kings go into in bondage too underneath the Babylonians, man.
Why does the Lord do that? When you go back in the time when we were created,
where you was,
the Lord wasn't just going to set up a kingdom for us like that. Why? Because we wouldn't have, you know how it is. If you don't never been through shit, you ain't gonna appreciate nothing.
You know, a spoiled kid.
Yeah.
When they got something they don't
appreciate
they don't
it.
give a damn.
Yep.
But now, going back to what I was saying, you know, when we get the kingdom, when our kids ask us why is the law, so we're gonna be able to give a whole full explanation of why it's thus. Because again, that's why America, when it get nuked, is going to be a memorial. Because we're going to be able to explain the whole matter. So, okay, we understand that a man shouldn't be with a homosexual, but why?
Right.
Then we're going to say, oh shit.
Yep.
We're going to have a whole explanation of why is this, you know?
And we're going to be
able to show the whole movie.
Yes, we out of this, bitch.
You
know?
Hey, you know, because I fell asleep early. I fell asleep like 8 or 9 o'clock the other day.
Yeah.
And I woke up and said, oh shit, did I oversleep at work? That's hell, man.
Yeah.
Hell, man.
That's
and
hell.
I woke up, it's only 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Ain't got to be to work at 7.
Yep.
You know?
So
that's how you know.
Condition. 17:11. So Rock 17 and 11. Beside this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for inheritance.
We're going to have true understanding in the kingdom. Now we just had to go through this. Tell the creature was subtle to going off. So we had to see both sides of the story, good and evil. Go ahead.
He made an everlasting covenant with them
because Yahweh is nothing but righteousness, man. Yahweh is a God. He knows good and evil. He makes evil, you know. And the Lord said He want to make us gods. So how we gonna be gods? We just know one side of thing. We just know good. It don't make sense. Right? You gotta have a balance. That's the same thing as spoiled kids. That's why when spoiled kids, when something happened to them, they fuck up. They just drop. They just go rock bottom because they never been afflicted. Or they don't know nothing but good. They only know if something happened, mama, daddy, such and such. You know.
Yeah, that's why when Esau loses a job, he goes throwing down off
another mass massacre. You know.
That's right. It says, and showed them his judgments. Their eyes saw the majesty of his glory, and their ears heard his glorious voice.
That's right. Back in the time of Moses, Mount Sinai. Hey, Israel said, hey, when the Lord actually, you know, when he spoke, when the thunder came, hey, Israel got shook up. Right?
And he said unto them, beware of all unrighteousness. And he gave every man commandment concerning his neighbor.
That's right, because we're out here we're teaching our people, you know. Read that again.
And he said unto them, beware of all unrighteousness.
Because what we tell our people to flee out of Babylon, come out of her, you know. And we're telling our neighbor, who's our neighbor? Our people, so-called Negro, Latino, Hispanic, Native American, which are the 12 tribes of Israel, the house of Israel. Go ahead.
And he gave every man commandment concerning his neighbor.
That's right. No,
keep going.
Okay. Stop at 20.
I got you. Their ways are ever before him.
That's right. Everything we have done, the Lord have seen it. Yahweh have seen it. Go ahead.
And shall not be hid from his eyes.
That's right. Hey, the scripture said the Lord's eyes are 10 times brighter than the sun. You can't even look at that sun, man.
10,000 times.
Yeah, 10,000 times. The sun, right? I can't look at that.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
That's right. I got you, brother.
Every man from his youth is given to evil, neither could they make to themselves fleshly hearts for stoning.
Right.
For in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people.
Yeah, everybody has a ruler. Kim Jong-un is the ruler of the people of North Korea. South Korea, well, South Korea, America, that's America's turf. You know, Ishmael has their leader. Those Hamites got their leader. Russia has Putin. Go ahead. So-called white man, they got the Rothschilds.
Yep.
They're the forefront of their people. If they want to, and you know, they always deny that, man. They don't want to admit that their nation, their ruler is fucking wicked.
Right.
Go ahead.
But
when something Jake do, all them niggas is like that, you know?
But Israel is the Lord's portion.
That's right.
Whom,
Our governor, our Lord, our power is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
whom being his firstborn, he nourisheth with discipline.
That's right.
And giving him the light of his love doth not forsake him. Therefore, all their works are as the sun before him,
That's right.
and his eyes are continually upon their ways.
That's right.
None of their unrighteous deeds are hid from him, but all their sins are before the Lord.
Go back to what you were saying earlier. You know, when he broke in my car, you know?
Yeah.
Hey.
And the Lord basically, even in our wickedness, is really looking out for us at the end of the day. Because when we get to the kingdom, it's called purification. The scripture says flesh and blood should not enter the kingdom. That's talking about these bodies and the physical life that we live in now.
You can switch.
You know, we got to get to the kingdom, being purified.
Huh? So, you get St. John.
You know.
Oh, he gonna read?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we're gonna thank Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for really putting the hell on us to understand and appreciate why we're in the kingdom in the first place.
Yeah, that's true love.
That's true love.
When a father,
absolutely.
Hey, you a father.
Yeah.
You know, when your kids go, oh, hey, it's discipline.
I got to get on them. This was punished now.
Yeah,
you know?
And
then later on, when he gets reinstated, so to speak, he'll say, man, I'm not gonna fuck up no more.
Yeah.
And I appreciate what I have now.
He gonna love you for that.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Same thing with this truth, you know?
That's the same deal. It's being a parent. And we got spiritual parents too that teach us the truth.
That's right.
You know? When we go off, and all of us go off.
Yeah.
I remember you came in, brother. I went off, you went off,
That's
and
why
we all get it.
That's why.
I love it.
And it's order that.
Yeah.
It's part of the brother. It's part of the body.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right.
It's for us to reprove each other.
Yep. A wise man love rebuke.
That's right.
And that's why I said, basically, you can imagine, like, with all the demons that's in this empire, because of all the empires, all the empires mixed into one. It's actually really hard to be righteous. It's hard to do the right things.
Right.
This is the most wicked thing in this captivity, and it's so hard to be righteous because of all the demons that's around. You go in other countries, you can see how more in order they are there compared to here. We're so used to a unrighteous lifestyle to where when we try to find a righteous lifestyle, it's really hard.
You say you don't eat pork, but you Muslim?
Yeah, all of a sudden you a Muslim.
Right.
You're a Muslim. Hey, but yeah, they eat pork. They don't eat pork, but they'll cut up some fucking crabs though.
Some of them do eat pork.
Yeah, you know
they'll
that.
secretly eat it.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, man, no, that's not pork. Yeah, you can be.
Yeah, damn devils. They devils too, man. Them goddamn so-called Arabs and Ishmaelites, they go into slavery too, man.
Yep.
They some cocky bastards.
Yeah. They help with the slavery and shit, man.
Big time.
Yeah.
They actually enslaving some of our people in the region now.
Yeah.
They hate our people. They hate this color.
Yeah. And some of them like us, like our complexion. They still hate you. No, I'm not. That's why it ain't about skin color. They say, no, I'm not no Negro. You know? But then in the goddamn pizza shop, they enslave us with that GMO shit, rolling out them dirty ass pizzas and shit, man.
What comedian said that? You go to East Indian or 7-Eleven. He said, "Hey brother," she said, "Don't call me brother. I'm not you."
Yeah. It's the truth.
You're peanut. He said, "I'm peanut butter. You chocolate." But
Yep.
not sure.
And you got our people look white, you know?
Doesn't mean they are. Daniel's 9-7 says that, goes into that. Where it says confusion of faces. You know, that's twofold for these religions as well. But even you got our people that's very confused. Because they think you're a nigga if you're dark. When the whole time, we got people that's light-skinned that looks white, but are not.
Right.
It's not the same thing. You can't just go straight off what you see. That's the problem with these niggas. That is the full problem with these niggas. They think one way, but there's 30 different ways of looking at shit. Yeah. He's all funny. You go ahead and bring this to
All right. This is John 16 and 13, and this is Yahushua speaking. Howbeit when he, the spirit of truth is come, he will guide you into all truth.
He will guide us into all truth. How is it that niggas, like I said, will only think one way, that you're a nigga if you're dark? You don't say that to the Arabs though. So how does that work? But we have the understanding that not every nigga is dark. That's like, you got Africans as dark as us. That doesn't make us the same people unless they're not. If you can tell the spirit that they're Nigerian, so-called Nigerian.
Kenyans
Ghana,
too, right?
Yep. Sierra Leone.
Yeah,
I actually know a lot of Jake that's from West Coast Africa in Virginia, and they actually they're bodybuilders.
Yeah, they do be big on that.
Yeah. And like I said, I knew them from high school, because we actually had experience that Jakes that came from West Africa, and it was Hamites from East Africa, and they didn't even like each other. You know, so-called West Africans, they hung out with us. The so-called East Africans, they had nothing to do with us. Those Ethiopians, they had nothing to do with us, man. They were sexy girls and sexy, the woman was sexy, and you had the dude that was there, but the dudes had nothing to do with it. We were trying to get them with the Ethiopian woman. They shut us down. No. And they had bodies.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do.
Push that woman out here, look good.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
That goes to show you that there's a difference between just looking dark. That looking dark doesn't make you who you are. And skin color doesn't make you who you are. It's always defined by the spirit.
That's it.
You got the scripture on it? John 6:63.
663, yeah.
663.
You always gotta go by the spirit. That's how.
Scripture is spirit bear witness.
Yeah, that's Romans 8. And what's the scripture bear witness? 8:24. Spirit bear witness.
All right.
Romans 8:24.
All right. This is John 6:63. It is the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profited nothing.
Right. Prime example. There's a guy on my job. Everybody thinks he's a white boy. No, he acts exactly like us. He has the flavor of us. He does everything like us. And everybody says you're. And then one of the women on my job didn't catch it till later. He was like, "That's a nigga in white skin." You damn right. What you know does the same thing we do.
8:16.
You could tell Esau is trying to act like us, but you can catch it knowing that full well he can't do what we do. But then how is it that you get this so-called white boy that does everything exactly like we do? That's a nigga in white skin.
That
skin.
proves that the Lord is dealing with us in our teachings.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, nobody knows who's who unless it's the spirit. You got Israelite groups saying, "Oh, it's the black man, it's the white man." That's a dogma that was put out back in the 1600s for influence, for white supremacy. It's not even really white supremacy. It's Edomite supremacy. You know? Had nothing to do with somebody. Look, man, we took that, with all the raping and all the so-called mixing, how the hell everybody gonna be the same color? You can, to the blacks, but then when you go to the interview, right, and you fill out an application, they'll put on there, black, are you black, Hispanic, are you Native American? I thought it didn't matter. It matters on them applications, don't it?
Right.
Yeah, other. Come on, man, half the people, Jake, then they go take these little tests to find out, well, I'm part this and I'm part that.
DNA.
Yeah, Harmony, not the lineage.com.
Yeah, DNA.
Yeah, ancestry. Yeah.
That's all designed to multicultural mix to try to make us all believe we are one. The Jews are doing that for world dominance because they're gonna bring out that chip. So everybody won't be separate in that matter.
One world currency.
Yep. And they're going to make that one world order is not just the money, but it's the religion.
Yep.
Okay, and the way of life. But meanwhile, the Jews ain't going to do that shit.
It is crazy because you got to think about why you have people that so-called that say they don't like bad things, but when a molester get killed, they feel sorry for them.
Yeah.
So that shows you they're pushing forth for that everybody is one.
Yep.
Coming together, because people, it seems like for some reason, at the end of the day, people got something to say about molesters, but what's your outcry about?
Yeah.
Molesters are trying to push forward so that it could be legal.
Yeah, for rights.
For rights.
Yep.
These people don't care about that. These people, as long as they be able to get their little enjoyments, they don't care.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And I show you right there that one world religion is in full effect.
Yep.
You know? Yep. Ancestry, I found out you all from Africa, this and that.
I'm 15% this, 33.8% this.
Yep.
I found out my dad was Greek, you know.
But see,
Greece.
But this is the dumb part. Our people don't understand. It's too damn dumb to understand that what happened to us back then. If you so-called think you're 33% this, 23% that, 50% this, you had to understand that our people was robbed, raped, and murdered. So you can imagine all these different DNAs in us. That still does not define who you are. Because anybody can claim you're 30-something%. Yeah, that's good.
Cuss!
Man. He dog as a mother.
Yeah. And that's a different nation.
Hey.
Yep, you saw it. You know? And the Lord always sends an example. You notice that?
Yep.
Every time something happened, the Lord sends an example.
How you can tell he off beat?
This might be ham.
Hey, Chef Yard. How they say he off beat?
Off beat, yeah.
Off beats.
That's ham.
That's another offbeat right there.
Yep.
Another offbeat.
Look at ham.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep.
Walk out of rhythm.
Tippy toes.
Yep.
That's another way you could tell who was who.
Yep.
By the way they walk.
Yep. You can't make this stuff up.
They walk out of rhythm.
Yep.
They had no flavor.
They can have a hip messed up, but he still gonna have that.
Yep.
He gonna walk in rhythm.
Yep. Jake still gonna have that walk. I was looking at a movie with Denzel. He still got that same walk and shit.
Hey, Jake had the 1 foot.
Yeah.
Jake had 1 foot. He still gonna crack.
He gonna put that foot in rhythm.
Shit, I saw Jake that was an old Jake that had a kid. He was walking like a pimp, just going like this.
Yeah, like a pimp.
I was like, God damn.
I got that scripture, man.
That was fun.
It's our spirit, man.
It's Romans 8 and 16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh.
That's right. I mean, it's no wonder how you can even talk about the way they talk, their demeanor. You can feel the spirit within them. You can feel that spirit resonate with yours, and then you get another person on the side. You can't feel shit with that other one. You can feel that this motherfucker is a heathen. That's Edomite. That's a Moabite. Prime example. Another guy on my job. He's so-called Moab. Well, so-called. He calls himself Chinese, but that's a nigga. The way he act, the way he bop, that's a full-on nigga. The way he even talk, he talks exactly like a nigga.
Like a lot of those Cambodians, man. Those
Exactly.
are Jakes, man. And a lot of them are in Virginia. A lot of Cambodians, man.
Yep.
And them tough. Walk around. I'm like, yeah, that's Jake, man.
And I was like, I knew he was Jake, but what really got it is that he was talking about all these women that he'd been messing with. Right? He said he'd been messing with 7 at a time now. I was like, goddamn.
So let's say you try to make an excuse, and some people say, well, what if they try? What if they act? You can't full-blown act being an Israelite, man.
It'll come out eventually.
That's like a homo. A homo, you might see it. They might try to bop them homos, and they try to cover it up, but there's something that's going to give it away. That's a flame-o. Because you got the flamboyant ones, but they're getting popped by men that walk like us. But there's something that's going to give away. You're going to hang with them, and you might look at a woman as he might, yeah, she is all right. But you know that he not really into it. He in the
serious.
Yeah.
Hey, like I always say, ain't nothing raising more than a so-called black man's sexual appetite.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, that sexual appetite they got.
Yeah.
Jake, it don't matter.
Because we were meant to multiply. We were meant to lay down with many wives.
That's right.
That's right.
We were meant to lay down with many women
Over there.
and take them, you know? Not just one wife either. Well, in this society, you don't want more than one, man.
Well, you notice how they have. You look at the word. You got wife. You got wives.
Yeah.
They don't have husband and another word with it.
Husbands.
That don't even sound right.
Yep.
Now, if that was the case, you would have wife and wives, not wives.
Yeah.
That should tell you
that's
something
true.
right there.
Yep.
It just clicked in my head like, oh, you got wives,
Yeah.
you got wife. Why do you have 2 words? But you don't have 2 words for husband.
Exactly.
Y'all Colombia. Oh, come on, let's talk. Come on, let's talk. Let's talk Colombian. Let's talk the club.
Mommy ass. That's what you said, mommy ass.
I know.
Y'all trip.
Are y'all lesbians? Yep. Okay. Are y'all religious? You Christian? Yep. I don't understand. It doesn't say that in the Bible. So if you're imitating the man, I don't understand it. How are you a woman imitating the man if you're getting away from lesbianism?
Look at what she had no choice.
She can
That
have
thing had
her.
no choice.
Well, she got her any damn way.
Yeah. She got that nigga woman.
Hey, something like that should have been thrown back in the water. That body messed up, man.
That's why that day, we're going to get a big ass thing, a lighter fluid, and douse it. You know? And who's going to be the first to light the match?
Are you a Christian? And Dawson.
Yeah. But we ain't saying that now, so they won't sit up there and say we hate speech and all that. When the Lord returns, man, they're going to get burnt.
You gotta say nothing too serious to get a hate.
We just asked her, are they lesbians? I mean, that was a stupid question.
Right. Well,
But I just wanted to bring it out. Nowadays, who knows, man? Who the hell knows? Do y'all believe in lesbianism? You don't believe in lesbianism? Which one of y'all believe in lesbianism? Y'all know y'all get down in the secret times and shit.
The secret times.
Go ahead.
Look at new coat.
No one's around.
Sometimes I just like fucking with people when they walk by and shit, you know. Who knows? Go ahead, brother.
Want me to bring that out?
It's America, man.
Right.
Shit, this far, this chance is far the sky.
Hey, with Childish Gambino, his flambo self, but he broke it down. This is America.
Oh yeah,
that's
Shit. Shooting up the churches, didn't that not happen? That was the first part. That's what really caught me right there. He showed him shooting up the church, the choir. I was like, hold up. He just had his shooting in a church with Dylan Root. I was like, hold up. Okay, I put.
So how the hell can you be a Christian and a lesbian? That's how Christianity is false. You know? That Christianity. We're the real Christians. You know? We dare anybody to doubt us.
The church pastor molested little boy says what happened, I think, a couple days ago.
That come out a couple times a week.
Yeah, it was a Roman Catholic.
Yeah. Isaiah 47:1 is good.
Yeah, we good with that.
Read that on down. Are you the man of the house? Or are you the tough guy of the house?
Damn, it's like he couldn't even look at you. He's like,
I mean, look what he walking with, man.
Yeah, fucking walking refrigerator and shit, man.
Maytag.
Frigidaire.
God
Frigidaire.
damn. What the fuck was that?
You look like that SpongeBob with the little legs and shit.
Yeah. We call it the thing from the Fantastic
What'd you say?
Four.
The cupboard.
La Cosa. La Cosa. The
Mini
thing.
fridge. Go ahead.
All right.
Jake don't got no fucking balls, man. That's what's wrong with Jake. He won't stand up. Somebody asked me, I'm walking with my wife, you the man of the house? Hell yeah, I'm the man. Shit.
Damn right.
I'm the one with the goddamn testicles and shit, man. Fuck, man. That's why the Lord gave men more testosterone than women. Women got low traces of it. And the black woman got high traces of it.
Yeah. This is Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Right.
Sit on the ground.
Yep.
There's no throne, no daughter of the Chaldeans.
Yep.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Right.
I mean, the shit's already riled up as it is. There's no one on the throne. You could claim the president is the. I mean, if you don't know about the Rothschilds, you're going to claim that the president is in charge of everything. He's not in charge of everything, as you can see, because the Democrats and Republicans are behind everything, as people are starting to figure out now. And, right? And as you can see, Babylon is no longer tender and delicate. Why? Because now there's you have that you people are disappointed in. You have Trump in office.
You go to that river right there you was talking about. See how he was walking Salakia. Smacking them feet.
Yeah.
He ain't got that river, my man.
Yeah,
Yeah, come on.
like there's
No flavor.
And some of them may not have it, but you talk to them, they ain't got no rhythm, but you talk to them, yeah, he could be a Jake.
Come.
So it's
always a possibility.
It's
Yeah,
variables.
gotta
in it.
use discernment with it.
Yeah. Because some of our people don't walk with rhythm, you know?
Yeah, that is true.
Like everybody, they think the stereotype, every nigga can shoot ball and shit, man.
Or everybody can
dance.
run.
Or everybody eat chicken. That's Jake.
Or everybody eats watermelon.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with anybody eating watermelons.
Basically, Jake, everything he eats and everything he does is with flavor.
Handing out food for the homeless.
Oh, okay. So you're doing the Jesus, the godly thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're just trying to feed people that are suffering on the streets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are they suffering in the street?
They don't have food to eat or a place to sleep.
Could it be because of this?
Absolutely.
The wickedness of the white man?
No, I definitely agree with you guys.
Y'all, what's your nationality? Y'all seem like Caucasians.
Yeah. Yeah, but my uncle, he's Native American, Wampanoag tribe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we don't go on skin color. We're not saying because you look white that you're Caucasian.
No.
Some of our people look like you do.
Absolutely, sir.
And it's our people.
Yeah.
You know?
You have a great dad. I'm great dad. No, but I completely agree with your side.
Yeah, white people have that a lot.
That white people, the reason why there's poverty is because of white people. And we try to make up for it by helping out people.
Yeah, the animals are suffering too.
There's only one way to make up for that. I said, can we read a scripture out of the Bible to show you there's only one way to make up for that?
Yeah.
Isaiah 14:21.
Are you guys a Christian group or what?
Yeah. And you know what Christian means?
Yeah.
What does a Christian mean? What is a Christian?
Someone that believes that Jesus Christ is the Son of God.
No, get this sound right here. That man right there, do you know who that was? That man was orchestrated off of a deity by Sir Rapid Christie, which was brought forth in the 1400s as Cecil Borgias. And they put him up to be the new Jesus. Yeah. Jesus means Savior. And Christ means anointed. So the anointed ones will be out here doing the work of the Heavenly Father. And the people in the church aren't the anointed ones. Okay? Read that.
This is Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
So the white man, so-called white man, got away with all the rape, rob, and murder, didn't he? We're walking on bloodshed.
No, I agree with you, sir.
Right. So that means not just him, but your generation, your race of people will also have to pay for what they did to our people. Jeremiah 30:16.
Yeah, because if I can say this, like, what would you say who we are? Like, as far as like, you said Christian, right? But it goes deeper than that. Would you say we're black people?
And you're humans, just like us.
Well, when you go into the Bible, it doesn't say that. Like, if we base everything off of what the scriptures say.
We're all brothers under God.
Well, to go deeper into it, the Lord has made different people. Have you ever heard of Israelites?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the Israelites are people who come from the children of Jacob.
Yeah.
Okay, the 12 tribes of Jacob. Okay, but you had other nations out there back then. Okay, so every nation had a forefather. You know, so we don't like the so-called white man was saying that we're African American, black, you know, or even other people, Hispanic, Native American, and stuff like that. Like Africa is named after a so-called white man. America is named after a white man.
Yeah.
You know, so when you go deeper into that, you know, everybody on this planet has a person who started their lineage. You know, the so-called Chinese people, like I could be from China and call myself Chinese. You know, but it's not about the land that you're from. It's more so about that spirit that's inside of that person.
Second after 654. See, because you're saying that we all from one human race. We all just one. That's like saying all dogs are from one species.
Right.
Yeah. All cats from one species.
All monkeys.
All birds.
So 64.
No, it's not the same. The Lord made a difference. Like no matter what you do, right? If you and another white woman lay with each other, you're not going to bring out a so-called black baby. You know, no matter what you do, or even a Chinese baby, unless you lay down with a so-called Chinese woman, but you're not a so-called Chinese.
Is she y'all girlfriend, boy, or just
No, she's
oh,
just
okay.
helping us out.
Well, we're just saying that when we was in that slavery time, right? When that happened, they would take our women, like our walking, and white men say, "I want her," and take them, and they would rape them. Right? So what we're saying is, a time is going to come where we're going to do the same thing. We're going to look at her and say, we want her. And we're going to take her for ourselves. Right. Read that. She's going to like it.
All right. This is second Edward.
Of course she's going to like it. Go ahead and love it. Go ahead.
This is second Edward 6 and 54. And after these things, Adam also, whom thou...
There's a lot of people saying we all come from Adam, right? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Right.
All this.
My bad. No, and when you go into it, right? Because a lot of people think that Adam is just one person, and it's not. That's not the case. You know, but keep going up.
All right. Genesis 5 say that. Tell you that. Go ahead.
All this I've spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast judged be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
So when you got a car, and you drive, you ever pull out, you know you got an oil leak, but you pull it, you see a little drop on the ground, you're like, it could be nothing. That's what the Lord is saying about the other nations. A drop that falls from a vessel is nothing to them. You know?
Yeah.
It's a reason why you're feeding the homeless, our people in the condition they in, because of white supremacy.
Right.
We're not trying to be so-called racist, because it's not about skin color, it is about race, not about skin color. Right?
No, I agree with that. Like, that's why we're here, because our ancestors treated people very poorly.
Is it kind of guilt? It's
Yeah.
kind of guilt.
I have guilt for my ancestors.
What's that, Sarat? You're weak with their eyes?
I'm definitely not here to argue with you guys. Like, I agree with everything you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, because we bring out with the Bible is saying all these things.
Okay, so if you agree with everything we're saying, can you get another scripture? And we'll let you go. Revelation 18:6. Yeah, brother can get it. And if you agree with what we're saying, then you got to uphold the scripture, the book of Revelation.
Yeah, the other one in the house.
And let's see you agree.
You guys say
Go
that
ahead.
the new generation of white people aren't good.
Well, we say Edomites. If your lineage goes back to Esau or Edom, Edomites are the Caucasian of today, right? If your lineage goes back to Esau of the Bible, then you're of the devil. Esau is the devil that the Bible speaks of, the Caucasian.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, like you said, we got different people that look white, like certain actors that are basically come from Negro lineage, like the Italians. Okay, the Sicilians, they're from Negro descent.
I'm like fully Italian.
Are you Sicilian though?
Yeah.
It depends on where.
No, yeah, my grandfather's from Sicily.
Okay, well you may come you may.
We went there this summer to actually visit him.
Okay, you may be
But not everybody from Sicily.
Yeah, not everybody from Sicily. Like I can be from
He
Sicily.
says he's Israelite.
Who is it?
Father?
No, my grandfather.
Your grandfather?
Yeah.
So like, is he your grandfather on your mother's side or your father's
My
side?
father's side.
They've been listening to the Israelites.
Yeah.
They try to slither in some other way.
Like Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is an Israelite. Okay.
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro. A lot of them they have Negro descent. Okay.
All right, who sees Israelite in him, man?
I mean, you what they
You
say?
could.
Dispute. You know, dispute. I forgot what the scripture says.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
we got
Hold up, bro. Take it back to one of the old tests.
Doubtful disputation.
Hold up, one of the old tests. Like one of the old test questions. If you eat steak?
No.
Okay.
Eat burgers, cheeseburger?
No.
Vegetarian?
No. I eat fish.
Fish.
That's pescatarian.
We
I eat what Peter fish.
okay.
Okay.
We try to incorporate not to eat all that meat and all that.
No,
anyway.
yeah. I've always been raised not to eat that.
You like salmon?
Yeah.
So do you like it well done? Or
What?
just throw it in there for real quick?
You like a tartar?
Either way.
Say either way?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Some of our people grow up under the
Yeah,
vibration
yeah.
with their parents.
Yeah,
Right.
A lot of my sister like that nasty.
I ain't eating that shit. I never was in it.
But you know what?
I
If you're an Israelite,
You did.
if any one of you are
yeah,
actual
your
Israelites,
grandpa ate that shit.
then you can be
You
saved.
know,
And in fact, even if you're not, you're gonna come back in
Yeah,
the kingdom
yeah,
the right way, and then you're gonna get rid of that skin complexion. Because nobody was really meant to have. That's a form of leprosy. You was never really meant to have that kind of white skin.
Right.
Because the sun is supposed to protect you. But we don't go with skin color. It's not about the flesh. It's all about the
race.
spirit.
You say it's about the race or the spirit?
It's the spirit.
Spirit.
Yeah. Which is the race.
Yeah.
So
Ultimately, got to be an Israelite.
you have to be an Israelite.
Yeah, because just knowing
This
like
is
like
really confusing, right?
you
here.
got the Bible talks about confusing the face.
Dance.
Yeah.
Daniel 9:7. The thing is that you got some Negroes that's gonna look like if you know basketball, like Blake Griffin. You know, you look like a so-called white man, but he's really come from Haitian father.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not based off of the skin color at all, like the brother what John 6:63. It's the spirit that quickeneth means lives. You know, the flesh profits nothing.
Right.
You know, so we gotta be spiritual when we judging. You know, but like we said, if your lineage goes back, did you read that Revelation 18?
18:6.
If your spirit goes back,
and she's quiet. You know, which is a good thing. Women are supposed to be quiet, especially in the churches.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a spiritual. If we get on our women, when the nigga woman comes up here, I ain't gonna be nobody white.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah,
no.
hey, if I can make a point.
Kicking and all that.
What y'all niggas say?
The only time a woman's supposed to be loud or boisterous is in the bedroom, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah. So you would say I would be an Israelite if my grandfather's from Sicily and he's an Israelite?
It don't even really mean that, because he could be from Sicily. If he knows he's an Israelite and you coming from that lineage, then you would be an Israelite.
Look at this nigga.
So it's possible you're an Israelite.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's why you said you don't immediately say like he's not.
Yeah, there's some Israelite groups, like if you go up the street and they'll automatically say you're a white boy, you're a Caucasian.
Hey, look, can I ask you something? Are you feeding the homeless? Are y'all giving them ham?
No, it's all peanut butter and jelly.
But even if they did, you know, Jake, Jake eat all the ham in the world.
Yeah, they do. Right, get on.
Yeah, we just give peanut butter and jellies and water and.
Okay.
What do you think should happen to those people that did that? What should happen to them?
Justice.
Justice. Hey, he could very well be an Israelite. Read Revelation 18:6.
Yeah, he can't. He been in that same spirit ever since he came up here.
Yeah, come.
You got another one. You got another one.
We got to roll. Next week we come up. We're gonna get a basketball court. We're gonna roll in with the wheels.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see if we can shoot.
We'll have a dunk contest.
Let's see you got your hand, man.
Again, it's not about the skin color.
Hey, let's see you, Jason Williams.
Yeah. See what he got. Yeah.
Revelation 18:6.
hey, I'm glad you said saying Jason Williams, man, because his name is White Chocolate.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it.
You know what I'm saying? White Chocolate is Jason
He
Williams.
was nice.
Right.
You know? So,
Hey, man, Jason Williams, man, he was quick to eat.
Yeah.
White Chocolate.
White kid.
Why you think they call him White Chocolate? Because
I think bang them trees all day long.
That's an Israelite right there.
Hey, this is Jake right here.
That's an Israelite right there.
This guy, Israelite right here, you can see his spirit. He's more likely an Israelite,
Yep.
like one of us. We ain't
What's
about
the
the white
percentage?
skin.
Let's say 20.
You good?
And as much as we
Pick
teach
clothes.
that,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
world
yeah.
is the one
Yep,
that
yep.
promotes racism. You'll see
Governments do.
you'll see the government. They're the ones pushing it, but our people follow under that.
It's
MK
like,
Ultra.
that's like addiction. Government created addiction.
That's Jake.
Right now they're saying, oh, addictions are bad.
They the ones started.
You're the ones that started this.
Yep.
He remind me of
Government's
white
got a
boy
lot to
Ricky.
do with everything.
Right.
Well,
But what you
yeah.
know what the word
It's
government
crazy.
means, right?
He had a
Govern
baby by a
means
white chick.
the control in the
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
people.
Confusion.
You
Yep.
know? So that's
all
why
that-
Eminem
all that- all they
Eminem
gonna
is the
say-
best rapper in the world. So why y'all making
Yep.
a big issue because he's
Yep.
so-called white? Looks white.
That's why I said
His lineage go back to the Native Americans. He's not a white boy.
Yeah.
But that's that white supremacy trying to push that
Yep.
to keep us separate. You
I
know?
agree.
Go ahead. 18:6.
Revelation 18:6. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
You ever hear that song, God Bless America? You know? They call it a her. Go ahead.
Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Yep.
Double and double unto her, double according to her works.
Yep.
In the cup which she had filled to her double.
Right. You know what that means? That's double.
Check it out, see what it's about.
So what happened to us got to come back double to the Caucasian race. We can get that in Joel the 3rd chapter too. It's got to come back double. I think start at 3 and 2.
You guys like Muhammad Ali?
Yeah, we saw this great boxer. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he did well with fighting for justice.
Yeah. He didn't know. I mean, but that's why he called himself Muhammad.
Yeah.
We don't, if he understood who the Muslims were and what they did, they were the ones headed the slave ships.
Yep.
They the ones built the slave ships.
Yeah, no.
It's actually in Joel. The scripture we getting. You know, they had a slave ship called the Good Ship Jesus.
Got it.
They did it under the name of Christianity. Go ahead,
Especially I know the king.
brother. The Northern King. Yeah, man.
It shows you, what's his name? Hatui? The
Yeah.
of Hatui.
I told you. Yeah. Well,
He came in with the Christian
Yep.
omelet, and Hatui spit at him, and he shut that damn pit.
Yeah, he asked him. They asked him, "Do you want to go to heaven and be saved by Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?"
Yeah.
He said, "If the white man is there, I don't want to go."
Okay.
And they ignited that flame.
Take care.
You too.
I don't know, man. I still want
Yeah.
I think he
He
might
was a little
be.
stiff.
He might be slipping in another way, man. He might be Edomite.
The other one, no. I don't know.
They all look like Edomite.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But then you got our people be walking like
There was a sheet of
yeah, that dumb shit, man.
I've seen a lot of
That's
Jesus
the
walking like
most
that.
confusing.
Yeah, that's a hard call.
Because he with it, you know, but that's a hard call.
Yeah,
But you know what? We leave it up to the Lord.
Yeah.
That's the meaning confusion on Facebook.
Yeah, that's total. This is the most confusion I ever
like,
seen.
like the other guy we see this like that wasn't no big deal.
Right.
That guy.
But Lord set
Yeah.
that example over here.
Yeah, he always set the
He
example.
set that example.
was definitely
Yeah.
confusion.
What about the other quiet? What would y'all think about that?
No, he
That was
was
an
an
Edomite.
Edomite.
That was an Edomite.
The woman was an Edomite too.
Yeah.
She's a Sheedomite, yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
She was ready to be
Sheedomite.
taken. She was ready to be taken.
Too much in order.
Yeah, she was quiet.
She Dumian.
That was a Edomite nigger woman.
What the fuck you mean?
Hey,
Come on,
we
we ain't gotta
told-
listen to this shit.
We told some white woman that we thought was white. You gonna be a concubine and a slave? She's like, hell no, mother. I said, oh, that's an Eve.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
You gonna let them talk to me like that?
Yeah. We ain't gotta get that out. We just.
Come on. So when we get that Proverbs 10 and 2.
Psalms 10.
Psalms, I got it out.
Okay, go about
All right, let me bring it out.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Psalms 10 and 2. The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor.
Right, that's all Esau done. As he even said, he agrees with what we're saying. Why? Because he knows the shit that Esau's been doing. He knows what his if he is Esau, he knows what his ancestors been doing. it's still coming to the fact that these people gonna wake up one way or another, and these people gonna feel the wrath of the Lord when it comes.
Okay.
Or even now at this point.
Okay.
At this point, you can see everything forward. You see how everything's speeding up in time now. And I'm not even just talking about the time itself. I'm talking about what shit goes on in this world. You see killings left and right. And you see Esau putting more and more shit out here. Like what we were just talking about, the CHIP, the program. How the hell you get an acronym for Children Health Insurance Plan, mind you,
Right.
and then name it CHIP? Who knows? They probably are chipping children in that shit.
Hell yeah, they are.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That prenatal care, I believe they probably is.
Those,
Yeah, I mean, because a lot of times when they shoot your child up, I don't know if your brother, well, a lot of brothers in this camp don't have children, but once you have children or whatever, they come in here with a whole bunch of needles and hitting them up in a matter of days with multiple vaccinations. I mean, even when we look at the needles and stuff like that, you don't know if it's a chip already in there or not.
that goes to Bob's brother.
Yeah. God. So we all know, man. The wicked they persecute the poor, man.
Yeah, I mean that's all Esau's been doing. Like I said, Children Health Insurance Plan. I don't even remember that being a thing. It might have been a thing all along. But who knows?
You guys just take them.
All these different stores planning to set up to keep us oppressed, and he's just devising all sorts of shit out here. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a program just for killing children and getting that blood for organ donations or anything else. Esau's always devising shit. What's the scripture I'm looking for? Damn, I can't remember off the top of my head, but Esau's always playing some sick
What it
shit.
says? What does it say?
Actually, if you can get Micah 2 and 1 for me. Because our people, Esau's going to keep devising more shit. And we got to have, the only solution is for the Yahweh Shah to come back and destroy this place. It's always to the point that we're always looking around seeing some new shit that we don't even want to see, honestly. We don't, I mean, of course we got to be watchmen and see the shit that's going on, but do we honestly want to see all this shit that's been going on? You got it?
No, you said Micah 2:1, right?
Yeah, Micah 2:1, that's in the Old Testament. A little bit, I think a little bit before Malachi. It is. It's a little bit before Malachi. Either before or after Daniel. But you see these people walking around, they don't know anything. Which is fine, because 2/3 is going to be 2/3. You're going to have some of the know-it-all niggas. But they don't understand. They don't have the wisdom or understanding and the knowledge that they don't understand who's of our people. They don't know who's not of our people. They would say where like, let's give an example. Negroes are Africans. When they're from Negroes are from the tribe of Judah, but then they'll probably try to pin the Africans with Judah as well eventually. Well, they already are technically, if you want to think about it.
I got it.
All right,
Bless me.
Bless you.
All right, this is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Right, and that's destruction to Esau, because he's the one devising all these things. He's the one devising how to put us down, how to vaccinate us, how to keep our women over us, how to run the school system. How is it that every school you go to, I'm actually better go back to like say middle school. As soon as you get to high school, they'll tell you to forget everything you just learned in middle school.
Yup. Salaki, it'll be the same kind of math. In middle school, they teach you one method to do it. And when you're used to that one method, you think you got it, they'll mark it wrong and say, well, if you don't do it my method, you come up with the same answer. They want you to show the work. But if you don't do it the same way, you fail, man.
Right.
That ain't nothing but confusion.
It is. Like you said, it's just like, you mean to tell me all this time I've spent in middle school learning all of your bullshit, now coming to a high school and you telling me to forget all the shit that you made me work for to learn it your way all over again? What sense is that, man?
Basically, that's just preparing you for the world, though. That's just paying you for the bullshit of the world because anything could change at the drop of a dime. You gotta adjust with it or you gonna fall.
Yeah, that was this was like a couple years ago. I was down here before. There was a chef out here, and he said he didn't like any of this shit that was going on in his work. But he said he goes to one job as a chef. He learned everything. He already know what to do. And apparently he thought all chef jobs was gonna be the same. He said as soon as he went to another one, everything that he learned in that one particular job, you gonna learn it our way. Does that not sound like school all over again? And he had to sit there and think about it. He was like, "Oh shit, you're right." Because I remember going to high school and they told me the same thing: to forget everything you learned in middle school, and you're gonna learn it our way. See, like you said, it's nothing but bullshit. And for this confusion to even go on like this, it has to be destroyed. If you can get Malachi 4:1 for me. Because this is the only solution we have left. You niggas done tried everything. You done tried the church. You done tried the Bloods and the Crips. You done tried the BGF. Nothing's working. What else do you got? If you can bring it up.
This is Micah 4:1. But in the last day it shall come to pass that the melting of the house.
Malachi. Yeah, it's like it. No, that's yeah. Malachi.
Bible.
No, it's cool. Oh,
yeah, okay. This Bible.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah.
But the only solution y'all niggas have nothing left but to come together, which that's the word number one. What else is left? Take up arms against Esau. Y'all niggas say these shits and y'all don't even do it. I don't know any nigga that's been taking up arms against Esau.
No.
Y'all, anybody see it?
Nah. This nigga's scared, man.
Exactly, but yeah, they have the nerve to tell us to take up arms. Nigga, where you at taking up arms? You ain't up there at the White House taking up arms against Trump.
Yep.
Y'all niggas are nothing but don't talk. But yeah, y'all quick to kill another nigga.
Yeah.
You quick to kill your own kind, but you ain't quick to kill your master.
Tupac got a lyric. He said, "Kill another nigga, he's a hero."
He said what?
He got a lyric in the song. He say, "When a nigga kill another nigga, he's a hero."
Goddamn. Why is that? He knows that he'll make Esau proud with that. He knows that he's making his master proud when he kills another nigga.
Yeah, I think we going about 5. I think we going about 5 on the battery about to die.
Battery die. But we ain't doing this one.
I got it.
Yeah.
That was
Is this good?
Malachi 4:1, right?
Yeah, 4:1. This is gonna be the solution to what's gonna happen.
NBR.
This is Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud ye and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them, said of the Lord Yahweh Ba'asimi Ashar host, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Right. So you got a question. Okay, let's go to the first part. It says when this place is going to be burned as an oven. As an oven, what's the highest temperature you can put it on? Broil.
Yeah, broil.
You can imagine with the nuclear missiles, it's going to be hotter than that. 10,000 times hotter than that.
It's a difference between an oven and fervent heat.
Exactly.
Yeah. That fervent heat, that's going to be that blue stuff.
Yeah, blue flame.
Not that orange flame.
Yeah. Right. Now you see white flames coming from it. That would be I think white flame. I might be wrong. Blue flame or white flame.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because when you look at coals in the oven, coals in the grill when you cooking, you want them white colored coals because you know they burning at its hottest.
Yep. That's when it's at its peak temperature. When it's white.
Right.
Yep. And then you got a question. You think when Babylon is going to be destroyed, no one's here before the destruction? No, it said the proud. The proud is going to be destroyed with it. Who's the proud? Our people. Because our people follow right after Esau. Esau.
Yeah.
Esau, we already know is gonna die, and then you have the heathen nations that's over here. You know the heathen nations over here like to make a profit off of us, and they gotta be put in slavery. Esau's gotta be put in slavery, and 2/3 of our people gotta die.
Yep.
2/3 of our people has to die because they follow the wickedness of this society that oppose everything. Oppose everything that's wrong. It's no wonder that we don't live a better life here. Everybody's so hooked up on the technology here, but what about the way of better life in these other countries? They live a whole lot better than we do over here. You can see
They have less technology.
Right.
So
and their family together.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's really saying something. When the families are together, and over here, no families together over here.
You had so I can cut you off. You actually had a family. Dude was like, did he take a day off or nobody can use their technology device? How much shit is that, man? You had to set up a day for nobody can use their technology so everybody can be together. Come on, man.
Ain't that something?
That's simplicity, man.
Yeah.
Matthew 10:35.
Daughters of Sarah.
Oh shit.
Because she just looking. Which one do I want to mess with?
She wanted to be chosen.
Choose it up.
Yeah, you can see it. You know, she didn't want nothing.
You came out here before. Yeah. Today.
Yep. Women are very, very carnal, man.
Yeah.
That's why the scripture here, like we was talking about families not being together in America, the scripture here going to show that. Because women are carnal. And whenever you can't take care of a woman, because society is extracted all your energy, she going to go to the next motherfucker, man.
What she said, what a woman always say to you, what have you done for me lately?
Yeah, that Janet Jackson.
What have you done for me lately?
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
You can just took your woman out to the island somewhere.
Yep.
Next week.
Yep.
What you done for me?
Or they'd be like, well, that ain't shit. Jimmy took me that 10 years ago.
That's because simps be spoiling them, man. Stop spoiling a damn woman.
But then you got to ask the bitch, what have you done for me then?
Then you gotta.
She figure giving you the ass.
Yeah, that's it.
She on Facebook looking at everybody else's lifestyle, everybody's life. Then, like I tell everybody, if you could give these women 12 inches of dick and $12 million.
Still ain't enough.
Yep.
Still ain't enough.
Still can't please her.
Yep. Yep.
Still can't please you. You can get here, baby.
Yep.
12 million.
Yep.
Next day.
Yep.
Why you say I was cute? You know,
Yeah.
you know.
Five inches for girth too. But
yeah.
But you know that's just how women are. Yeah. Nothing's never good enough. Yep. Because why you got a society that uphold a woman on a simp level, a queen of heaven level, man. That's why they all walking around like it was a bit to the NBA talking about that she want to get paid like the men.
Yeah, Candace Parker.
Yeah. How the fuck do I?
But they said they can't get done. They get done.
Yeah. I mean, how the fuck?
They trying to change the game to all the equal rights. They saying if you want to make the money the men play, come play with the men. Next thing is not going to be a National Basketball Association. It's going to be a combined basketball association.
Oh yeah, they're going to probably have trade.
They going to.
You know they're going to do that shit. They going to. Man, they just going to mess up everything, man.
We already got Chinese fighters, boxers. And
Yeah, that's crazy.
MMA fighter.
CBS.
What was it? The one, the Chinese fighter. They was like the headline.
Fox.
Like,
The last name was Fox.
He beat the hell out of.
He beat the hell out of these women.
Yeah, he beat the hell out of those girls.
Something Fox. His last name Fox.
Yeah.
And you know what they did? Because the trainees, they if you transgender from a woman to a man, you're allowed to take steroids. So they're trying to make women equal to men.
Right.
Yeah,
Testosterone is a form of steroid, man.
Yeah.
Right.
The steroids are already synthetic liquid that you already have. They make a synthetic version of it.
Right.
Look at the bodybuilders.
Yeah.
You actually have competition with bitches that are taking steroids.
Yeah.
Looking like Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah. But they would never get big as him because their genetics don't allow it. But the so-called white man is a goddamn destroyer, man.
That's right.
To even allow something like that.
Yeah, that's sick. Yep. You can't discipline your child You know, but you can send his ass in the military at 17.
But he can't drink until 21.
He can't drink till he's 21, but he can shoot a motherfucker.
Or you can't discipline your child. You lose grip of him. He'll go to jail, and they can discipline him.
And they can discipline him.
Well, that's what they're trying to do. They don't want fathers in the home because they say, you know what? We want free labor. Right. Young men to get work for $1 an hour.
Shit, it's less than that, ain't it?
As soon as you go to jail, you gotta pay. You gotta pay to go to jail.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's double.
That's double.
So really, they're working for free. You gotta pay to work to earn your keep, and you only getting paid cents.
Yep. This place is sick. Trainees everywhere. Where's the boy and the woman bathroom? I mean, damn, they took that away.
Yeah, the unisex.
Yeah, unisex. Yep.
Well, that's why I keep saying, because it's funny as hell when I see it over and over again. You know, them protesting about Trump saying that there's only two genders. You know, now trainees are mad as shit. You know, ain't nobody escaping the hell. Trainees ain't. Man, they protesting. What the hell do they need to be protesting for? Because Trump said it's two genders. You know.
I mean, he ain't lying.
They getting rid of the third bathroom and keeping it two. They mad as shit about that. Come on now.
You're either a man or a woman. There's no in between. There's no multiples. It's only man and woman. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Anything that ain't the truth, it's a lie.
What the scripture says in Ezekiel, we ain't got to get, I think it's 22, 23. It talks about the scum therein. This is scum, man.
That's right.
Oh, you got it? You got the scripture?
Oh, Wisdom of Solomon.
We only got like
Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 16. Thus in process of time, an ungodly custom grown strong was kept as a law.
You said it again?
Thus in process of time, an ungodly custom grown strong was kept as a law. You know, the Wisdom of Solomon talks about them deities, the so-called gods that was erected by men's hands. And the Lord was basically telling them how powerless they are. It tells you how, I think they said an animal was more better than a god, because the animal had sense enough to flight, can it defend itself. But basically, you know, going to the Wisdom of Solomon, basically it tells you how men make these powers and then they make traditions to it. Then, you know, a custom that's grown and kept strong is kept as a law. You know?
Read that. Can you read that again? Oh, you closed it. Yeah, read that again.
It says, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and 16. Thus in process of time, an ungodly custom grown strong was kept as a law.
Yeah, that's another example of that gay marriage, man. That was an ungodly custom that they made a law.
That's right.
You know, that's that homosexual gay marriage.
Going back to those deities.
Going back to those deities. You know?
That's why you got that Baphomet, that unisex.
Yep. Going back to the time of Nebuchadnezzar, man. When they, see, it was nothing wrong with making. See, they'll say, and we hear them people talking about, y'all put whole earrings in and you'll do this and that. Right. Look, man, if you make altars to the Lord, it's different than making altars to Satan, man. Okay. So if we built something unto the Lord, which they did in the scripture, it was righteous. Right. When you build something unto idols, that was unrighteous. Yep. So if we do something unto the Lord, where there's no sin and there's no law, and our customs wear earrings, so what? It was unto the Lord.
There's a scripture on that. I think it's
Leviticus. Right, it's in Leviticus. Yep. But you had people come down here, I thought you were supposed to make piercings in your flesh. That's not talking about that, because this is unto the, like the brother God brings, this is up, that's part of the law. That's part of the custom of the Israelites, not the custom of the heathen.
Right, but it's not the custom of us is having tattoos.
Right, or put a plate in your lip.
Deck yourself as the king.
Ring
Jeremy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, man.
We were the beautiful ones, man. The woman is the beautiful. No, the men, we were looked up.
What, I think it's in Ezekiel 16. I want to say it tells you how the Lord decked our people up with earrings.
Yeah.
Apparel. You know.
That's why on them shows where somebody have a lot of gold, they're rich, and they have like armor, they have jewelry.
Yeah. The Rothschilds can't wear that shit like that. They don't even wear Right, look around. You know, if that was Jake owning the world, if that was us, we'd be
blinged
decked.
out.
Our seats would be gold, man. And our cars.
Gold and everything.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that simple ass nigga? Trinidad Jane, all gold
Oh.
in my, you know.
Yeah.
Gold everything. Yeah.
Gold on my watch.
Gold in my watch.
Yeah, Esau don't rock no gold.
He does.
Even in the hood, Jake want the gold fronts.
Right.
It's in our spirit.
They don't even look right on them.
No.
You can't picture no Edom having no gold.
They
It
in
don't
rock.
look right.
You know? Yep.
It don't look right.
Nah.
You can see the Hispanics rocking better than Esau.
Yeah. But they be having gold teeth too and wearing
yeah.
gold chains.
Mexican,
But they our
shit,
people.
the Mexican mafia?
Yeah.
Shit, they be
That's how you know Esau's losers.
habits.
Yeah.
You got all the bitches in the world, you wearing suits.
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
You're a loser.
Yeah.
Even the so-called UFOs will be even gold.
Yeah.
Or different metals that you never even seen.
Fine,
Shit.
baby. Fine is the final metal.
Yep.
It's gonna be better than this gold, man.
That's right.
This gold here on earth ain't shit.
No, the gold here ain't even really real.
Nah.
Well, especially here.
Well, with the
Definitely not real.
Rothschilds, they got the gold.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it back.
The shit we got the cut on it.
That's what they got the
Yeah, they got
I seen it. They got a video on it.
Yeah.
They got a whole room full of gold.
They storing it up
Gold
in the
blocks.
Yeah. They storing it up.
And meanwhile, they'll take off of that gold and print money. That's how you know they're in power, man. All right. We're going to close up, man.
Yeah. So with that, hopefully this was an edifying session. With that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah.
Double honor to Apostles, GMS, sincere, shalom to the brothers out there pushing the street in the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Shalom. And death to America.
Shalom, death to America.
Ricky out here.
Yeah.